You get 10 attempts from the NBA 3 to make one for $1 billion. If you don't make it, you go to jail for a year.
Like, do I got to do it on the spot, or do I have like some time to kind
on
of
the
work
spot? Do you take the challenge?
I can hit one.
I can hit one.
I'll take one. Yep.
You think you can take the challenge?
Mm-hmm. I can hit 1 or 2.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Risking $1 billion. Risking a year for jail for $1 billion. Like,
It
there's
feels like
pretty
a good
much
risk.
anything that I would probably.
What if it was one shot?
Nah.
Probably.
I ain't got it, boss.
There you go, Jack.
I
might not even shoot a free throw.
I don't even know if Steph would take that bet.
I might not even lay up for that shit, goddammit. Nah. I'm good. I'm good on that.
Damn. No.
That's a good point to start the show.
You go to jail.
Like, what was they on Monster Mountain with Space Jam and shit?
I don't even know, B.
When the kids just kept dunking on Mike and shit.
Oh, yeah, in the cartoon.
I don't remember.
I know what you're talking
Not
Thank you.
I got it. It just,
It was relevant. He just fucked it up. So, can he get the credit for fucking up a joke for once?
He didn't understand the joke.
I didn't understand the joke.
Therefore, he fucked it up. It ain't my fault he's slow.
Oh.
I miss one joke episode. You get one joke every other episode. You think, fuck them. How about that?
Welcome to episode 103, the 2-year anniversary special of
103.
Technical File. The sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me,
What are you
a.k.a.
on?
Mr. Ass Ketchum. I tried to do the Macho Man, but that was terrible. That was kind of creepy.
It's not like you literally trying to take some ass.
That was terrible. Like, they tried to turn it into, the Jeffersons and shit.
sounded like Bill Cosby.
It was terrible. It was absolutely got over.
Yeah, start over.
There you go.
It's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. I ain't gonna fuck that shit up again. Tell you that.
AKA 10 with a crowd. He on 10 already.
I'm chilling, though.
I'm 10 and a half already.
I'm chilling.
I am the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for the women who love sports.
And it's your boy, K. Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But also known as K. Diddy.
Take that.
Yeah, jabroni.
Y'all are terrible. Anyways, you can find us on www.technicalfile.com, where you can also find our links to our social medias. They are Instagram and Instagram and Twitter are the same. TECKNICAL Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker.
Sound like you were about to start singing the Mickey Mouse Club song.
I used to love that shit, though. Anyways, also, we are on Facebook at Technical File Podcast. And you can also join our Technical File Pod Overtime group, where you can interact with our other listeners, fans, and fam. Appreciate you.
He's an old one. He's an old one. Who what?
We need you to catch up.
Just like I say every week, if you guys enjoy being a part of this amazing Technical File fam, share with a family member, share with a coworker, whoever you see right now, wherever you're listening at, tap on the shoulder like, yo, listen to Tech File. We're like, hey, listen to Tech File. Duke's finna be mad at me because they finna be loose. But make sure that y'all share it, dude. Facebook, Twitter, everywhere y'all go.
The Twitter.
Share it. Make sure they put a K at the end of that motherfucker.
Yep.
K on them.
Yeah. And you can find us on any podcore.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Podcorn.
Welcome to the pod.
See who snuck through the back door.
What you on, bro? That's what you on. That's why you can't get your shit together. You think about dick?
Look at him. Jesus Christ, dude.
Whoa.
Wait, time out.
This is your husband. This is who you sleep with every night. I don't know how you do
Hey,
it.
we got Antha in the building.
Antha, shout out.
I forgot all about that shit.
That was funny as crap.
But yeah, no, I was listening to last year's anniversary episode, and Tim been talking about dick since then. Like,
Dude,
excited.
He be excited, I told you. He be at work doodling dicks. Can't wait.
I be chilling, dog.
But anyway, yeah, you can find us on any podcast platform, like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher,
We there too.
iHeartRadio.
Wow.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Himalaya. Mm-hmm. Give me some more.
Did you say
People
Spotify?
had enough.
Spotify.
Yeah.
I think Spotify is always one.
That's all I got. Wherever you, I mean, we everywhere.
But yeah, wherever you find us, like, subscribe, rate, review, whatever,
All that good
Do
stuff.
it.
Interact with us on there,
Do it.
Do it.
please.
So as alluded to,
Pretty.
we have some guests in the building.
Pretty.
It's like a
We got
motorcycle.
part of the Elements, a hip hop podcast. Gas.
Yep, see? There we go. Took care of that
I'll
one.
see you, brother.
So you just breaking
Nah, I
merchandise.
ain't breaking.
And we also have my best friend and Tim's wife in the building. So Sam's here.
You got a nickname?
Antha.
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 You got your own nickname?
Okay.
And
What?
we have the Tsunami guy.
They were a collective.
I know, but come as a group, though. I feel you.
Y'all making us sound real unprofessional right now.
Right. Just we done with guests in the building. So if you hear the other voices in the background, that's who that is.
The peanut gallery.
Ooh.
Gallery. Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Hey.
Last week's this or that was hot.
Sizzle.
Which group was better? NWO or DX? The results were pretty much split. Like, this is a heated argument. Fellas, where do y'all stand? NWO, we're talking about the black and white. And
That was one.
against DX, the second iteration. So that's with Road Dogg, Jesse,
Yeah.
That Outlaws, X-Pac, China, and
Triple H. So not Shawn
They was
Michaels.
fucking shit up, too, though.
Oh, not Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels was in the first iteration,
Yeah.
and then they just,
Okay. Yeah.
So who y'all got? DX or NWO?
I was a DX guy.
Yeah.
Any particular reason y'all got? Are you going DX?
I mean,
too?
part of it is because I prefer WWF, but
Yeah.
I don't know. They were more fun.
I got in
I didn't
trouble.
like Hogan.
The slogan.
Yeah.
I hated Hogan. I've always hated Hogan.
I did too.
That's why it was.
And
so
then, I
good.
mean, 2 words for you. Like, everybody done got their ass beats doing that.
Walking around the hall.
Yeah, exactly. You done did it to your mama with her back turned. And then she see you and whoop your ass. Yes, that happens.
I feel it's NWO for me, and I feel very strongly about that because NWO literally changed wrestling. Like,
It did.
legit. DX wouldn't be DX if there was no NWO. That was the response to NWO.
Fair.
They had like
The Outlaw. No one knew what.
50 people.
This is wait. Just let me go. Before the internet, this is before the internet time, so you couldn't just look up like what's real and what's not. You see Scott Hall and Kevin Nash walk through, and they like themselves, and you don't know what they're there for. You don't know anything about contracts. You don't know like, oh well, they left WWE, now they're here. Like you had no idea what was going on. They literally were the Outlaws. Everything was like worried about what they were doing, and they kept saying we have a third member, and no one knew who it was. Hogan's there, and Hogan's Hulk Hogan, like drink your milk, Hulk Hogan, like come
Drink
on.
your milk.
You know Hogan,
Eat your vitamins.
yeah.
24-inch pythons.
Then they have the 3-on-3 match, and everybody's waiting for the third partner to come
I got
out.
excited for a second.
And when Hulk Hogan walked out, I might have never seen a crowd so hot. Like, that ring was littered with all the trash in the world. Like, it was amazing. No one expected Hogan to go heel. Then the three of them were just causing all kinds of chaos backstage, taking on the whole locker room. Like, the storyline was just impeccable. Like, they were the company.
It was a beautiful thing.
It was beautiful.
Until
So
it
I
got too
can't-
big, and then it cannibalized the company, and it
Exactly.
was trash.
And you
And
can
that
say-
counts into the whole run.
Okay, but you gonna say about DX, like the last, what? This whole, like, glow sticks and all
Well,
that
you said
DX, like,
Shawn Michaels don't count.
oh, in that case, then it's about the same length of time. Like, theirs was just a little bit longer. DX,
Wait a minute.
DX's was just a little bit longer, the run. And then NWO was also in WWE. And if I remember correctly, DX wasn't in there.
We
at
need
that
to
time.
set our parameters. Because
Yeah.
I'm putting everything for... Because you said black and white NWO.
Yeah.
And you said the DX run, like when it was just the 5 of them.
Oh, I meant, okay, I got you. Because after that, the 5 was still there. It was just Shawn Michaels was back. So, never mind. My point is...
I wasn't watching them, but I'm pretty sure it was just Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
But never mind.
The rest of them was gone.
Because Road Dogg and what They were tag team champions again. Like within the last
X-Pac was there for a while,
5 years. Yeah.
Mr. Ass.
Anyways,
Oh,
I had NWO.
I was DX.
Yeah.
Peanut Gallery. What say you?
2 words.
DX or NWO?
NWO.
DX.
Okay, at least I got some support. Deuce is NWO. I saw him in the back supporting, so it's once again like tied.
Yeah, it truly is.
So this week's show is gonna be a little different because it's our 2-year anniversary. What we did was we went to our Facebook group. So that's why y'all should be in there. If you're not in there, you missed out on the opportunity to be on the show this week. We did a mailbag. So the entire show is driven by the Tech File fam.
I'm gonna give y'all a fair warning. I'm shooting off the hip.
What's new?
Shit may slip.
Every week. Man, dude did a whole disclosure like,
But-
it's something new.
I'm gonna try to be on brand and on point.
Okay.
Taking
So-
L's. That's what you're going to be doing on episode.
Well, then let's begin.
And leading off.
So I tried to group them into categories that kind of made sense, like if some of the questions were similar, just for the sake of time. Mm-hmm. So first, we're going to do NBA Finals.
Okay.
So shout out to Snow, Serial, and Serial Sensei. They were our 2 NBA Final people. So Snow asks, first, what was your biggest takeaway from the first 2 games of the Finals?
It's gonna be a nice long series.
I would agree with that.
It's gonna be fun though. It'll be fun. I still got Toronto in 6 though.
Oh, I didn't make my pick after we went off the air, so I said Warriors in 7.
Okay.
I still fuck with that. My biggest takeaway is the Warriors can't withstand any more injuries.
No.
Like, they are the walking wounded. Like, I didn't realize, like, how little shooting they have outside of their big 3. Like, it's pretty much just Quinn Cook. Like, once you get
Just
past
pulling.
the Splash Brothers and KD, like, they have terrible spacing at this point. Like, that's why Toronto was able to go to that boxing 1 in the 4th quarter and
Which was
pretty much
crazy
shut
to
them
see
down.
in the NBA game.
And, like, you know, like, people are like, oh, that's a junk defense. It's like, it worked, though.
It worked.
Like,
Did they score?
Exactly. You like, they
Like, I
weren't
don't give a
prepared
fuck.
for it. Like, I don't care what you say. Like, it worked. I mean, they didn't win, but it shut down their offense.
And they
didn't
gonna probably
score for
come out
like
with it.
5
Right.
minutes in the second game too during that stretch.
Yeah. So
That's a good segue though, because Snow also asks, will injuries slow down the Warriors?
they could already ask.
Yeah.
They have already slowed.
Especially,
The light is yellow.
Clay. That's because he out here flopping and shit. Hey, he wasn't out here acting and shit. He wouldn't have had his problem.
Wasn't
So-
that the same way that LeBron like popped his hammy? Was like he did the splits on accident, like trying to exaggerate contact.
I can't
I
remember.
can't remember.
It sounds
Like, it was the Christmas day. I know it was the Christmas Day game. Like, and I know that he kind of like
Flopped into his
I
injury.
don't
Yeah.
recall.
you blocked that out.
I do not
Too
recall.
It
traumatic.
was a dark day.
PTSD.
But yeah, they've already started. Like Iggy's playing hobbled,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Well, yo.
And like we said last week, like
He's still clutch.
It's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like they've had to play so many minutes, like not just this year, but over the entirety of their run. Like they're all breaking down.
luckily Draymond's looking like Draymond of old.
Yeah.
Like he's out here
Balling.
looking like the MVP of the finals.
Boogie definitely helped them in game 2 though.
He did. He looked terrible in his
game
limited
1.
minutes in game 1, but he came back in game 2 looking good. And they need something with all these injuries.
He got at least another game in him.
A DeMarcus Cousins, Andrew Bogut back at center rotation, what we're looking at here.
Jesus Christ.
Kevon Looney is out.
Yeah, broken collarbone.
Kawhi cracked his collarbone.
Can we talk about? So like Kawhi, every time he drives, like he pushes off. Every time.
Every time. He broke a man's
And-
collarbone.
And it's like if you even so much as like lay a pinky on him, tweet. Like I know it's that during the Bucks series, but I was like, maybe I'm just being salty because it's my team. Like nah,
No, he's
You can't touch that
bulldozed.
you can't touch that man.
Yeah.
And yet he never gets fouls on defense. And granted, he's like a great defender. He has quick hands, all that stuff. But like, you tell me he never ever touches the opponent ever.
Nope.
You're a robot.
All right.
That ain't in this program.
He's a plant, bro.
It's not in this program.
Who said
bro.
that? Did you say that?
I
Say
said
what?
the computer.
Oh, he a
Well, I
plant,
did say
bro.
he was a plant.
The league put that motherfucker in there. They built that motherfucker
He
and
a
put him in
graded
there.
player, B.
Probably. Oh, shoot.
How the
Okay.
hell you got 32 on like 5 17 shooting?
Hardened system.
The fuck you get 32?
Serial Sensei said, Going off of Game 2, do you think Golden State has Toronto figured out, or is the pendulum going to swing back to Toronto eventually? What do you think, Ken?
I think it's going to continue to go back and forth. It is definitely going to go 7 games, but I think that's what it's going to that's what we're going to see. It's going to be a back and forth each game. So, but I ideally think that the Warriors shooting will make them become the champions again. So, Warriors in 7.
As long as Quinn Cook can cook.
Hey,
Right.
He got to deal with Van Vliet.
you might have some leftovers.
Because Clay talking about, I'm going to be playing Game 3, and I'm like, okay, we'll see with that hamstring,
Right.
buddy. You was limping worse than KD after the
Yeah, he
game.
was up
He
in bad
damn
as
near
hell
Blake.
after the game.
He's damn
Yeah.
near Blake Griffin.
But yeah, to answer his question, no, I don't think that the Warriors haven't figured out because, again, they escaped that game by the skin of their teeth. Because, like, in the last, I think, 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, they scored 3 points, and that was
And that was
Iguodala's 3.
Iggy's big-ass shot.
Which he,
That should have been stolen. That pass should have
Yeah.
been stolen.
and, like, people are like, oh, well, you leave him wide open, you gonna hit. Like, I would leave Andre Iguodala wide open from 3, like, 10 times out of 10.
And to be fair, though, it's
if
not
you-
like they left him open on purpose. It was a scramble play.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could see that Gasol thought about, like, closing out on him and just decided not to.
You're like, oh, it's Iggy.
Yeah, he
Like,
made the decision, but,
that's the shot that they were trying to funnel them into. So, like, because if he misses, they're down 2 and there's 6 seconds left. Mm-hmm. So that's enough time to get off a shot and potentially win the game.
Kawhi
So,
probably would have got a foul.
yeah, they didn't want to foul.
Yeah.
They didn't want to foul. They wanted to play it out. And that's what happened. Snow also asked, what adjustment do the Raptors and Warriors need to make for Game 3? So if you were on both sides, like, what would you do for Toronto? What would you do for Golden State?
Toronto, I'm going with that boxing one defense a little more.
That's not going to work.
nah, it's not
You
going
don't
to
think
work.
so? Like, you can throw it in off and on, like, just to kind of confuse them throughout the game. I'm not
think it
saying
just caught them
consistently do
off-
it every single
I think it just
possession.
caught them off guard in this game, and they'll have it on tape, and they'll know how to defend it. I mean, they'll know how to beat
Well, I
it.
guess-
this game.
True, I feel you. I just think they can sprinkle it in, or some semblance of it. Maybe they can tweak it a little bit.
Steph Curry called that defense janky.
Couldn't do shit with
Exactly. Okay, Steph. I'm rooting for you, but come on, buddy.
Jakey.
Golden State. They just
They got to get
stretch,
healthy.
get healthy.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's what they need. Because
Because them hobbled is keeping them. They're 1-1 hobbled. You get healthy.
Yeah. They need KD back. And
Yeah,
he's
they
not going to
already
be there
did
for
it.
Game 3.
He not playing. He not
See?
playing.
That's what
I'm gonna keep
Barkley's
telling you,
gonna
he's
say.
not playing.
He'll be around
We
for
ain't gonna
Game
see him until
5.
next
He
year.
will not play.
We'll
this
see him
offseason.
in
I
New
mean, this
York next year.
postseason.
He'll be in New York next year.
And Clay is questionable for Game 3.
Yeah.
So people actually think he's probably going to play, which is crazy.
He's also a machine. Like, he plays through pretty much anything. Like, he sprained his ankle in round 1. I don't think he missed a game.
Yeah. Walter asked,
Oh god. So disclaimer. Walter, whenever I see your name pop up, brother, I'm like, okay, I gotta dig like 15 levels deep for this one. So here we go.
okay, he said, on parity, of the big 5 sport leagues in America, which would be the easiest to achieve true parity in? Or would anyone argue that we already have? And if you were commissioner, what steps would you take to get there? Now, when I read Big 5, I was like, what's the 5th one? Are we talking about MLS?
MLS
I guess so.
or NASCAR.
WWE?
Right, WWE.
In my head, it's only
more-
a Big 4. Like,
it's
I don't
MLS.
acknowledge whoever 5 is.
It's probably MLS.
I don't know anything about MLS. So, you know.
I don't either.
Okay, so we're going to alter the question to Big 4.
Okay.
Which one has parity? Does anyone have parity? Who's closest to it?
I think the NFL and hockey probably have the greatest parity.
I was going to say the NFL.
NFL is pretty
NFL.
much any team
Any
can
team.
win.
Any season, any Sunday.
Yeah.
Love that.
So I give it to the NFL.
Yeah,
I think they
it's
already
NFL.
have it.
Yeah.
Like, that's why the NFC East keeps flipping. Like, you win it one year, you lose the next year, then you second, then you lose, then you win. Like, it's just
And then people will argue about the Patriots, but they flip their team damn near like fucking temp workers.
the Patriots are an anomaly. Like, eventually they're gonna have to make a movie about how they did this or documentary or something.
Hold that thought.
But
Oh, yeah.
that is a question later. But they are special. Like, what the Patriots are doing, we probably will never see again.
Is there a pole? Is there like a polar opposite to the Patriots? Like within the NFL, like is there a team that's just been like consistently terrible over the last 20
You would
years?
say Cleveland, damn near, but Cleveland had
Like Cleveland has had like bouts of like competence,
Yeah.
like every once in a while.
In the last 20, though?
yeah, because they had Jamal Lewis at one point when they made the playoffs, I believe.
Yeah, they made the playoffs like two,
Yeah.
or at least had like
Oh.
a
Within, like, the
winning
last
season
20 years.
at
Yeah.
least.
It was
I
like
guess it would have been like
06.
Buffalo for a while, but they had like a year where they popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is?
So yeah, I guess
consistently
Buffalo and
terrible?
and Cleveland are
They're the
probably
closest you can get.
Yeah.
But speaking of football, though, Serial Sensei asked, if Vince Young played for any other coach not named Jeff Fisher, would he still be in the league or at least lasted longer than he actually did?
Probably would not be in the league anymore because I think it's like mid-30s.
Yeah. He would be gone.
He'd be
Or maybe
gone.
a backup.
Yeah, sitting on somebody's bench.
He might. That's a reach.
But he probably would have lasted longer if he had a coach that believed in him.
Yeah.
Jeff
he
Fisher
had-
sabotaged him.
Yeah, because he had like a lot of raw talent, and I feel like you needed to nurture that, and Jeff Fisher
Wasn't
did
the
not.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
But he also would have had to improve his like working habits and all that other stuff to actually have stuck. So
Maybe he would have been
it's partially on
motivated
him.
to do
It's
so.
partially on Fisher.
Yeah. Nelson asked, shout out to Nelson, what are some tips and tricks to both getting your own pod off the ground and have consistency week in and week out? So the first thing I always say when someone brings up getting a podcast started is that it's actually more work than you think it is. That's the very first thing I say. It's more work than you think it is.
If you want to do it well.
Yes,
Exactly. You can just get on here and just say bullshit and think it's a podcast.
but it's not. And also, there's an art to sounding like you didn't prepare. It's not. It's an art to sound like you're not trying, like to make it sound conversational. So I would say don't like try to force it at the beginning because like when I go back and listen to our earlier stuff,
that was
Trash.
robots. That was robots. How
like
was
Ken had a whole different voice.
I really did. I did, bro.
Yeah.
He had a code switch.
It was some episode that he had stats lined up. He was like, and so and so averages 17.
That's what I was on.
I was like, oh what?
Beast, bro.
Ken had stats.
I ain't done
Write
nothing
them all
since.
down, dog.
I ain't done nothing since, goddammit. Fuck them.
Then he turned into mellow and he
Y'all
like,
wait
just come in here.
I
and
told
pull.
your hoodie
Pull up
mellow.
there.
Hey,
You probably
I'll
don't
work.
even-
I might
Elevate
get you
those.
25. I might get you 2. I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see what you get tonight.
You pull up for 25 no matter
Hey,
what,
no
though.
matter
25
what.
times.
No matter what, I'm getting at least 30 off, though. Just know that.
And I will also say, Nelson, though, consistency is your best trick. Like, remain consistent because people be looking for you. And when you take a week off,
Yeah, you hear about it.
you hear about it, and it's easy for someone else to replace you in that short period of time. There's a lot of podcasts out there, so you got to always stay on it. Keep going, be consistent. And it sucks being consistent sometimes because the weather be sucking, really? The weather be sucking as a pause?
Yeah, you said sucking. That's
Suck it. It's close enough. Look at
It sounds a little sexist to me.
Sounds like you reaching.
A little bit.
I didn't say who was sucking. That's not sexist.
Jesus.
Oh, now you moving
That's
the
homophobic.
goalposts?
You said you
Now
said
you moving the
homophobic.
goalposts?
How am I moving to go?
You know
I
what?
would never.
Never sounded important. Do y'all have any tips or tricks for Nelson? Or advice?
I would say make the show that you would want to listen to.
Yeah.
That's always what I try to think of is like what I enjoy this as a listener.
Yep.
That's yeah.
Like, if I wasn't me, would I listen to this?
Which I think is part of the reason why our earlier ones, in comparison to what we do now,
Trash.
is so much better now.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're doing it with like a group of people or you and another person, make sure y'all have chemistry. Make sure
Yeah.
that y'all, that y'all actually cool. That it's not just a podcast. That y'all, like for real, f with each other outside because you can really tell.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
You got anything, Tim?
Now, I'm good.
A couple people asked us some top 5 questions. So,
So maybe instead of top 5, just like throw out some
yeah, that's what I was
ideas.
going to say. We're not going to do top
Yeah.
5s for each. We're just going to discuss the categories and
For sure.
throw out some names and whatnot. We actually got 5 top 5 requests. So
5?
that's how that goes. So we got 2 from Ashley. Shout out to the missus. First, she did top 5 funniest sport memes. And I was like, thinking about it, and I was like, we did that. Mm-hmm. So I actually found it.
She
I got a
definitely-
new
We
one.
did.
We
definitely-
did do that.
She definitely asked me. I'm like, I don't think so.
We definitely did.
It's basically
And I was
anything.
like, well, maybe I don't know. Shit.
Anything with Jordan face and R. Kelly face right now.
It was back
is
in
hilarious.
June of 2018.
Oh.
So that's probably why you didn't,
Yeah.
recall. Some of the ones we have.
That was weeks ago, motherfucker. I'm probably.
I won this post. I'm going to read my list
Of
first.
course.
No, I just searched
No,
memes.
I'm
Like,
not.
it just worked out that way. Homer Simpson in the bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad Simba.
Oh yeah, when they're real. Yeah.
Draymond hyping up KD.
Oh yeah.
The,
Preaching to him.
the mechanic info.
Oh.
Oh yeah. They'll use that one.
Jordan crying face.
That's
Go.
classic. Yeah.
And
That's
some,
classic.
Eric had dancing Rudy Gobert. Sad Simba. J.R. Smith running out the clock in the liquor store. CP3 playing Twister. Jordan crying face. Ken had Lala Anthony tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
God, that shit was
Sad
She
Simba.
does.
Smoking Jake Cutler. Pac-Man knocked out. Oh, those were funny.
That was hilarious.
Jordan crying face. And Tim had LeBron grabbing his purse.
Oh, yeah.
Sad Simba. Patrick Starr as James Harden. Those were funny. Dancing Rudy Gobert and the Jordan crying face.
But
I feel like Goldman had some in the comments. Yeah, the Nick Young
Nick
question
Young
mark.
question mark.
That was my favorite.
Yep.
This is my upgraded one though. I gotta get the fuck away from y'all motherfuckers.
You got a cross on it. Wow. Ashley,
They were like, hey,
you're like, how about?
I don't fuck about that shit.
Oh, dude chose another one. Someone else should. I don't know who it was.
It was
someone
I.
Oh.
What happened?
She also asked top 5 women's sports reporters or journalists or personalities.
Oh, I know.
Doris Burke,
Jamel Hill is my personal favorite.
Taylor Rooks.
Taylor
Yeah.
Rooks.
Love Taylor Rooks.
Lisa Saunders.
Salter.
Yeah,
Salters.
Saunders. She's dope.
Yep.
Sage.
Robin Roberts started
Sage
as the
still,
sports
she's
person.
dope. Any
Rachel-
black person
Rachel
right
Nichols.
now. Any black.
Yeah, Rachel Nichols, The Jump. That's my shit.
Fuck with
Rachel
Carrie
Nichols.
Champion?
I like her. Yeah, I like her too.
Except Chris Walker. Anybody except Chris Walker.
Anybody
We
but
talking
Chris
about
Webber.
women, man.
He's about the women.
Chris Webber trash though, by the way. He is.
And then Rick asked, have y'all done a top 5 local MKE athlete list? And Terrence added, why doesn't Wes Matthews come up in the conversation of greatest players from the state?
Who said he did?
I guess he's just talking about conversations he's been in.
No, I'm asking people in the comments. No.
So top 5 local was actually really fun to like think about and look up because like it's a lot of people who was cold that we know about from like high school who just didn't
That
make
did
it.
not make it.
Yeah.
So for me, you're not on my list, and I'm sorry, but
You're talking about people that like
I
play
played it
professionally.
professionally. Like
Yeah.
that's
Like the pre Fletchers don't count. The
Dupree was cold.
Kwame Mitchell.
the
he was
free
cold.
was cold.
Oh, and
J.R. Blount was cold.
Yeah.
Deontay Burton.
Yeah, I mean, he made the league.
Did he?
Yeah. He on two-way with the Thunder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
he in the league.
Fuck with it.
So
But cats like that, they
They-
outside of Burton. Yeah.
I was thinking of it, and I was like looking, and I was like, wow, like if you're doing like Wisconsin,
yeah, it's
Like
like
J.J. Watt.
it's football.
Tony Romo.
It's football.
Pretty much
Tony
all the
Romo.
linemen. And
All the linemen.
I didn't realize Joe Thomas was from Brookfield. I was like,
Hell
oh,
yeah.
what? Like,
Yeah,
he
he played
was that
that.
close?
Fucking
Creek.
beast.
He played, I think, at
Or
Brookfield High
Brookfield
School.
Central.
Yeah, Brookfield Central. Yep.
They be
I
that's
was
a machine right there.
What?
Travis Beckham.
Melvin Gordon is from
Brookfield Central
Kenosha.
popping
Yeah.
DeAndre Levy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I forgot about Levy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's someone else who played for the Cardinals.
Lance
That's in the
Kendrick.
league. Lance in the league.
I don't know. The Cardinals?
It's someone, I think he was playing on the
know.
Cardinals. I can't remember his
Apparently
name.
it's a dude that played for the Chiefs. Like, I see a billboard with him in the Chiefs thing. It's like,
Interesting.
Trey Waynes.
Trey Waynes.
yeah, man.
Like, it's a lot of NFL players. But when you think about basketball, then you got, like,
The
Yeah.
Terry Porter's probably the best from the state.
Sprewell.
Surreal, yeah.
People
Nick Van
sleep on
Exel.
Sprewell a little
Yeah.
bit.
Surreal was cold.
Sprewell
He was
was
cold.
cold.
He was crazy.
Like,
Yeah,
Trailer
he was
struck
cold.
you out,
Cold,
Sprewell.
But he almost averaged like 20 a game
I mean, he's
Yeah,
an
that's what I'm
all-star.
saying. He was cold.
for
yeah.
his career.
Yeah.
Devin Harris.
Devin Harris.
He's still in the league.
Caron Butler,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Looney.
the Landrys.
The
He
Landry.
was at the Landry's, yeah.
Their whole family was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of talent. Oh, I forgot about football. Colin Kaepernick was born in Milwaukee if you want to count that.
Oh, yeah.
His
Yeah,
family
people claim him.
his family still lives in the area.
People claim him.
Yeah, I'm claiming Colin. I wanted to shout out too because I was like, I forgot about Jimmy Banks. Soccer. He was a black soccer player. He played for the national team and everything.
Oh, for real. That's what's up. He
And
black.
then he did a lot of like youth camps in the city to try to get
okay.
more people playing soccer.
Hey, he black.
Craig Council's from somewhere in Wisconsin.
I know he
Sheboygan.
played for Wayfair.
I think it was the Sheboygan. I think.
Shout out to EJ. You ain't an athlete, but you know Ernie Johnson's
Yeah.
cool with me.
Or Whitefish Bay. Yeah.
Desmond asked, what are some top 5 Milwaukee sporting events? And I didn't know what that meant. And then Matt cleared it up and said, I think he's saying with all of the sporting events that happened in Milwaukee, not just this year, but whenever. Like, what is the best sporting events that happened in Milwaukee ever? Like the All-Star Game, IndyCar events. I just thought of, like, the big ones.
Like what?
The All-Star Game. MLB, like,
the
02
Miller Park one was
All-Star
Yeah,
Game.
huge.
And
That
that
was
was the
01,
game that
right?
was tied, 02.
Yeah.
When it tied, and then everybody was upset because there was no winner.
Yeah.
the big NASCAR event. I think I was working at State Fair at that time.
I don't know
I
nothing
didn't
about
know
that.
had it.
What was that?
I would say like the U.S.
the Milwaukee
Open,
Mile.
The US
and
Open.
Milwaukee Mile.
PGAs, and
I mean, when the Brewers were in the
NCAA.
when the Brewers were in the
NL
World Series. No,
No.
back in the 80s.
way back.
Like from every story I've heard, the city was lit.
Not to incriminate him, but my uncle said he left his wedding. No, he left my parents' wedding to go sell somebody some weed in line at County Stadium.
Hey, when the money is calling.
Yeah.
Hey, for a nickel bag.
And also apparently people were pissed that my parents like had scheduled their wedding. Well, I mean like it was already scheduled,
Yeah. Right.
obviously, but then they made it to the World Series, so people had to like choose between like their reception, which was going on like during it.
And this was before you could just look it up on your phone and watch
Right.
at the
Right.
table. You had to make a decision.
Oh,
Wow.
and haven't been back
y'all.
since.
lifetime of friendships right
Right.
there.
My uncle's car got stolen during that World Series as well.
The cop one? The uncle that's the cop?
No. It was so the story is two of my uncles had taken their older brother's car, my oldest uncle, and they got his car stolen during
Damn.
the World Series, and that's why my uncle was like, "I'll never forget that World Series."
Jesus Christ.
It was wild.
They had the worst luck.
Right.
The worst
And
luck
then they
ever.
lost anyway. It's not like a fun story.
Exactly.
Like, and then they won the World Series. Like,
damn.
You got 2 cars stolen.
right. Dang, he sure did.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm sorry for your luck, huh? The second one was wild too. So never mind.
Oh, see.
Never mind. I'm not going to relive your pain on air. And then the last top 5 question came from Hayes. She asked for the top 5 most underwhelming NBA final matchups.
I don't know.
And when I thought about it, most of them involved the Lakers.
Yeah, I was gonna say the two that the Nets were in.
What?
Yep, that was the
Oh, yeah, that was
Lakers
trash.
Nets was trash because
That
they
was-
got swept.
Orlando.
Chill out. Why you,
Wait, who else did the
Ain't nobody.
Oh,
So-
Nets
nobody
San
talking
Antonio
about
was ass.
Yep,
Yeah.
Like basically early 2000s was just a bad
it really is.
era.
It's a bad okay. So 01,
like no offense, but it was.
01, you had the Lakers and the Philly finals.
that
that
was-
was a good series.
4-1
Yeah.
trash.
For the Lakers?
It was only good because
should've stepped
Allen
up.
Iverson stepped over Tyronn
Game
Lue.
1 was the only good game.
Yeah, that was it.
And that was the game the 76ers won because they were like, oh, we got a series. Then
Psych, motherfucker. What y'all thought? Chill out. Where D Fish at?
02, y'all had, that was the Lakers Nets. That was a sweep.
Terrible.
04 was the Lakers Pistons. We got
That was
lost
good.
4-1.
That shit was trash.
That was
That
a great
shit was
series.
That
crazy.
was a classic.
I didn't,
Man.
That definitely
I was
trash.
geek for that motherfucker.
That was a trash.
Didn't
one. I
enjoy
agree.
it. Didn't enjoy it.
I agree. It was trash.
07, you had the
That was Spurs, Cavs.
07, you had the Spurs and the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that was boo-boo.
When the Cavs got swept, they shouldn't have been there. 09, you had the Lakers and the Magic. That was trash.
Terrible. That was trash.
4-1.
Yeah, that was trash.
4-1.
Chill out.
And then I have to just throw in the 2 more recent ones.
Last year.
Last year and the year before that, Golden State, Cleveland was trash. The
It
last 2
was
years
trash.
were the 2 years ago y'all got swept, or was it?
No,
this
last year they got swept.
Last year got swept. 2 years
2
ago
years
was
ago was
4-1.
Trash.
But the one before that's an all-time classic.
Yeah.
That's a great series.
That was awesome.
But y'all won for like. I'm glad we're not doing that anymore.
I don't want to say like that Cavs team, like that first Cavs team. The first year they played KD, so like when it was 4-1, like that team is underrated. Like that was a really good team. They just ran into like an all-time team.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
Like I feel like that team gets disrespected, and then Kyrie left, so then it was like,
It was all over.
yeah.
Walter also asked, random, what sports storyline in the past 10 years do you think would make the most compelling documentary 20 to 30 years from now?
Oh, that's easy. Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods was on my list for sure.
Oh, the whole
With a bullet.
thing.
And then for him, like, actually winning a championship.
The
now,
rise and fall of
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Aaron
his
Hernandez.
hairline.
Would you?
Yeah.
That would be a good one. I'd be like,
The hairline?
Huh?
Did you say his hairline?
Oh, yeah, Tiger Woods. He don't got a hairline now.
Yeah, he
What's so good?
It's
needs
gone, B. He might as well go ahead Michael Jordan, B.
Yeah.
He trying to hold on to it.
looks
I
like
want
a
to
pure
see
He finna beam it. and
this
shit.
Warriors,
Yeah,
like
the
this-
Warriors
this
dynasty?
Warriors, yeah.
I said I wanted to see the Lakers since the passing of Dr. Jerry Buss
Yeah.
to now. Like,
Dysfunction.
how like the shit's just slowly crumbling. It's like Rome. It's slowly burning down and for itself. It's its own fault.
It'll be interesting to hear all the dirt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a hear of the dirt.
Like you said, the Patriots too.
The Patriots dying. Yeah, a one timer.
That'd be a dope one.
That's a one timer.
I want LeBron's career.
Yeah, LeBron's.
Yeah.
Oh, between when he left the
From the time he's
Yeah.
actually from high school, like the
Yeah.
recruiting
No,
and
Like
all
the
of that
last
shit.
10 years though,
Yeah, that's true.
LeBron been in the league,
Yeah.
so you'd have to do the
You have to do,
following
yeah.
career. Yeah.
No.
We're saying 10 to 20.
No, he said the last 20 years.
No, over the past 10
over the
years
past-
will make the most compelling
the
documentary.
Heatles?
For sure. For sure.
So still LeBron's career.
Basically. Yeah.
After he left Cleveland.
Because he left Cleveland, he left Miami, and then went back to Cleveland, then left Cleveland for
But the
LA.
story
Like, I
would
want to see
start-
all of
The
that.
story would start after he left Cleveland for the
Yeah,
first
basically
time.
like starting with the decision.
Yeah.
To now.
Ooh.
I gotta see
I,
it.
Actually,
I remember watching
the
that
decision to the end of next season because I feel like there's something that's going to happen
Thank
this
you.
next.
shit. It is.
I don't know if it's good or
It
bad,
is.
but we
Tell
going
you.
Something gonna
this,
happen.
This
It
is the
is.
inflection point.
MVP. You heard it here first.
Are you gonna call it
LeBron
2 years
James
in a
will be
row, huh?
MVP.
2 years in a
Also,
row, huh?
yeah, like last year he called
He called
LeBron.
Gian- he called Giannis.
He called Giannis the MVP
On our anniversary show, I believe
Yeah.
it was.
And I said that
You changed your mind thereafter,
D'Angelo Russell was going to be
All-star.
All-Star.
You did.
And to be fair, you only said Giannis MVP because he was
You
working out with Kobe.
it happened. It's facts. Yeah, God damn it.
What can I say?
And what can I say?
What
you
can
know,
I say?
go.
I just want to throw two more out there. If it was not within, if it could do back 20 years, I want to see the home run chase with
Oh, Sosa,
Sosa
McGuire.
McGuire.
Man, so many drugs.
Dog. Like, you gotta be
It's
behind the
gonna be
scenes,
filthy,
bro.
bro.
But how
It's
many
gonna be a
bottles y'all
filthy
got back there?
documentary, bro. It's gonna be filthy.
And Malice at the Palace.
Oh yeah.
Catch your haymakers, be.
From Mississippi.
You got your money's worth that night, goddamn.
fucks you up.
You got a basketball
call
and
it-
a free boxing
Oh,
match.
dude.
Right.
You called a
Royal Rumble
two-piece.
in that motherfucker.
A two-piece and not from Popeyes. But oh, my
You
bad.
let him loose.
Walter also asked, what would you argue is the hardest sport to learn in regards to knowledge and skill acquisition?
The hardest point.
Jesus Christ.
I would think football. Or, no, I'm sorry, not football.
No,
Baseball.
it's
Baseball.
Football, you can get away with the most.
meant to
with
say
like,
baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
baseball,
dude,
you
the
like,
hand-eye
Because the hand-eye
coordination.
coordination.
Yeah.
And then you gotta
The mechanics and all that.
and you gotta learn how to like.
It's
look
muscle memory for the most part.
But your eye, you have to like
the
train-
hand-eye coordination
man.
is crazy, and then you
Yeah.
got to be able to watch to see if you can see what pitches coming. You got to adjust to that. It's a
you
lot
gotta
of
think
shit.
about like the
Come into
strategy of like pitch sequencing. And all
Exactly.
that
I
shit.
could not hit
It's
a
not
90
just
mile
up
per
there
hour
just
fastball.
swinging the bat. It's way more than that.
It's a fucking mind fuck.
Yeah.
It really is. It's fun though. I love it.
Cartwheel and Mo asked, do you think LeBron should
let
retire
me
like
handle
now?
this. Let me
No.
chill out. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Like, how dare we was cool up until now? You know all the cartwheels and shit. That's cute. That's cute, dog. But now you being disrespectful. All right, now just chill out, hold your horses, and watch LeBron go ahead and get this MVP, and watch the Lakers
Okay.
come from the ashes.
Okay.
Like the Phoenix, huh?
Let's go. We shall rise.
Like the Suns.
we shall rise.
I think that answers it.
There you go.
Snow asks, will you guys ever make video podcasts or content for YouTube in the future?
You gonna shoot it? You gonna found it?
We are. Me and Snow have already talked. We got some stuff in the.
Wait,
I got
what?
some stuff in the vault.
Wait, what?
Oh, you got something in the chamber.
How you gonna
Yeah.
break news
I gotta
on
know.
the podcast?
Right.
Hey.
No, because I have to.
Hey, you got to do it.
I gotta throw it to somebody else before I throw it to y'all to make sure it's good. So
Now
I
you
got
just threw it out
ideas.
to the public.
Exactly, it's coming. Just
I was saying we still don't know about it. What the fuck?
just
Wait
stay
a
tuned.
second. So y'all planned this question. This is the plant question.
No. This is he wrote it and then we talked about it. It was. I ain't that type of.
Dude's gonna backhand you in a minute.
All you gonna hear is bump.
And then he gonna drop an N-word.
Right.
I'm gonna get stuffed out of the studio.
Snow also asks, why are some former role players better NBA coaches? And I know Eric has put it very eloquently in the past. So, Eric, could you give just a short synopsis once again of why role players tend to make better NBA coaches?
Because they actually have to work for it. Like they actually have to think the game out. And they have to be able to kind of like explain to lesser players like how you can get the most out of yourself. Whereas great players, they're kind of like born with the innate ability or the athletic gifts or whatever it is. Like it's kind of comes second nature to them.
Right.
Whereas like more average players, you know, like I said, they got to work for it. They got to actually study their craft and do all that other stuff just to get by or
Yeah.
just to get on.
There you have it. Serial Sensei asked, how far away is the NBA from having their first woman head coach? I have no idea, sir.
Can we? Do we want to take a gander?
Within the next 5 years?
Yeah,
I was, like,
let's say
I
within
was
next
thinking the
five.
next 3.
But-
Becky Hammond, yeah,
Yeah.
she's going to
She
be up
probably be
next.
the first one.
But I mean, I think that they need more women as assistant coaches also, so that
Yeah.
your pool
Coaches,
is a lot wider.
More diverse. Some favorites questions we got, all from Snow. Favorite hockey team, NHL. Mine is the Red Wings.
I'm gonna go Vegas.
Blackhawks.
The Ducks. Blackhawk, of course.
I was there for when they won the Stanley Cup, so I'm gonna say the Capitals.
There you go. Favorite WNBA players. Taurasi, the GOAT.
Candace Parker.
Oh, Candace.
Love her.
Yeah.
That's Bay.
I like Della Don.
I'm a big Asia Wilson fan.
Taurasi's always been my favorite.
I like Skylar Diggins for
Skylar
non-basketball
Diggins.
reasons.
Maya Moore.
Hey, listen.
Maya Moore.
Maya
dope.
Moore.
Maya Moore.
Yeah, Maya Moore is dope.
Sue Bird still be
Arike
hooping.
now.
Arike, yeah. Sue Bird still be hooping.
What is the word?
Group open.
Brianna Stewart.
She is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, she cold.
There's a lot of good WNBA
I
players.
know Teresa Weatherspoon was like my first favorite WNBA player.
Mine's just Lisa Leslie.
Same. When I
Hey,
saw she
Leslie
was
was
my, cause I
cold,
saw she was
too,
my
though.
height, like, and I was like, like, oh shit.
Wait, she is?
I
She
think
gotta be way taller than you.
Lisa Leslie?
I thought
Gotta
she
be
was at
like
least
six,
6.
at six,
I
six,
thought she
I would say
was
like 6'4".
Yeah.
Like 6'4"?
Hold
I could
on.
have sworn she was.
Never mind.
Because I mean, like 5'11". That's
I
like
wouldn't put mine up,
a
but it's not
guard in
important.
WNBA.
Just
Damn
go
it.
ahead, just hold and ding me.
Yes, God.
Hey, he felt uncomfortable. He was like, oh, shit.
I was way
Mayor, I'm
off.
sorry.
Because I was way off.
Ring a ding. He like, wait a minute.
Anywho,
Don't stick the security on me.
he also said, what are some of your favorite sports to watch in the summer?
Shit, the only thing to really watch
Is
is
WNBA and Big Three.
yeah.
That's all I got.
It
In
used to be
baseball.
wrestling.
WWE.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, I used to go. Yeah,
It's
WWE used to be heavy.
AEW
but
ain't into
yeah.
the summer, so
Yeah,
I mean the
so-
fall. So all
I picked
got
up on
is-
baseball a little bit.
I got basketball. I watch a lot more Brewer games in the summertime.
I don't watch them until it gets like late August and they're in contention. Beyond that, I can't.
They are the mayor's second favorite like professional sport team. So
It's
The
damn
Brewer
near by
games,
default
baby.
at this point. For me, like
no, I still go Bucks, Packers, Brewers. I'm gonna watch more football this year. I'm gonna get over it.
I ain't.
I know. I'm gonna watch it. Walter also asks random best NBA trio of all time.
Oh, I got mine.
Go.
There's a lot of good ones. I actually looked in case y'all want some just thrown at you. I think the best might be Brown, Wade, and Bosh. It might
That's
be.
going to be a lot of people's argument.
It's gonna be a hot Bird,
The only one that
Bird
come-
McHale, and Parrish,
I was gonna say that's the only one that really comes to mind. Like
Magic,
Kareem
and
Worthy,
James Worthy.
Harden, Durant, and Westbrook.
Westbrook, Jordan, Pippen,
I mean,
and
that was a
Rodman.
nice squad.
Yeah, Jordan. There's plenty of them. Jordan,
There's a lot of good ones.
I mean, you could say Utah, even though they ain't winning a ring.
Wait, who's that third?
Who was in number 3?
It was Stockton Hornets second.
The
Well, I didn't know Hornacek was there for a long
He
time.
was.
Wasn't he? Yeah, he was there.
for a
For,
while.
yeah, he was there for a minute.
You got the Spurs.
He was on the
Nick
Suns
pointed
for a
out
minute.
Duncan Ginobili Parker.
I thought he was with them for a while.
Yeah, them motherfuckers was dangerous.
I'm gonna throw this out, and I'm doing this out of spite because my 12-year-old self is still upset. Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, Peja Stojakovic. Peja was cold.
Honestly, they whole starting five, like Doug Christie and Vlade Divac.
They was cold.
I
That
wanted
was-
them to beat the Lakers so
What
bad.
happened though? What happened? I did.
Tim Donahue.
I did.
Tim
Y'all
Donahue.
cheated.
That's what
He
happened.
had to make a buck, bro.
I
Y'all
did.
cheated.
What
Y'all
happened?
cheated.
He had to do it for the 40
Like,
ball,
y'all
bro.
had a convicted felon on
He
the
didn't catch your
payroll.
hands.
The whole finals was
Y'all was,
played.
catching, y'all was catching them everywhere. Catching them in punches and in the buckets.
Yeah,
Big dog-
Hornacek was with the Jazz for 6 years.
Yeah. Big Dog, Ray Allen, Sam Cassell, LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love,
Yeah.
Paul Pierce, KG, and
Fuck
Ray
Paul
Allen.
Fuck Paul Pierce.
And your big three.
Paul Pierce.
Chamberlain, West, and Baylor.
Giannis Middleton Bledsoe.
Too soon.
Nah.
Too soon. We had quite a
Wait,
few.
he tried.
Are we
Alright.
counting like the Splash Brothers and KD?
Yeah.
And Drake.
Yeah, you got
Actually,
to.
I would say the Splash Brothers and
Draymond.
Draymond more so than
Same.
With KD.
Also, TMC.
Tim Hardaway, Chris Mullin, and Mitch Richmond.
Yeah, that was
Mitch
fun.
Richmond.
Yeah,
Yep, the Thunder. It's a lot of them.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of fun ones.
Yeah.
All right.
I saw like kind of really quick, but I saw somebody ask on Twitter like, what was the best like? What are two NBA players that you think of together, but not because they were great players? It's like if you think of one, you automatically like think of the other. So like some examples was like Steve Francis and Coutinho Mobley, or
I think of Doug Christie, Jason Kidd. Not Doug Christie.
like,
I was like,
what's
wait,
together?
Kerry Kittles and Jason Kidd.
Kerry Kittles?
On the Nets.
Well, for the Nets?
Nets.
I don't even think of Kerry Kittles.
I do actually. So he's on some kind of reality show. His
Kerry
wife
Kittles ain't
is
even
on some kind of reality show.
And you thinking about him.
No,
He
my
ain't
mom
even
be
thinking about
watching this
himself.
shit, so I was like, "Oh, Kerry Kittles, that's random."
But like,
And I was like, "Oh, he was on the Nets with kids."
like Dale Davis and Antonio Davis, or
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I can't even answer the question.
Jesus Christ. I guess that Shaq and Kobe is easy.
I said not great players,
Oh, well, shit, I don't know, goddammit.
like the Stash Bros and
Oh.
No,
OKC.
I don't spend too much
don't-
time thinking they're not great players.
That's what I'm thinking.
But I mean, I'm
don't-
just saying, like, if you hear like one of their names and then like you automatically think, oh yeah, like he.
Nah,
They had some good examples.
just kidding, Kittles.
Yes.
That's gonna be the name of the show. Kid and Kittle. Someone write Kid and Kittle.
He gonna actually
Kittles.
listen to this shit this week. Like, oh, they talked about me. It wasn't good, my
He
good
gonna
son.
get a Google alert for it that
Exactly.
nobody ever talked about.
Oh, he gonna be the guest next week and shit. Here we go, everybody. Kerry Kittles. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck they pulled off?
We had quite a few Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz
God.
Jr. questions, so I put them all together because
He does look like Fluffy.
he does look like Fluffy, but also some of the stuff was disrespectful to him after a while. But Snow asked, "Why do you think Joshua lost?" It looked like he just didn't want it. When he got knocked in the third round, everything changed. He caught that first.
He was like, man, fuck this.
He hit that ground.
he hit
I ain't even gonna
He
get
was up like, wait a
He's
second.
like, no.
Hey, I ain't signed up for this, bro.
I'm
Y'all
alright,
said he was
boss.
gonna throw a couple jabs and shit. Motherfucker knocked me on my ass.
He was like, man, throw in that towel, boss. I'm scared.
Hey.
Y'all doing too much.
Y'all ain't tell me he was hitting it. Y'all bullshit today.
Andy was punching through them gloves. Anthony was just sitting there like, I don't know.
I
what's
swear that
going
one
on.
hit the ground and he looked at him like, did he guess he did? Why you hit me that hard? Why you hit me like that, bro?
The second knockout, we
He
were
just
just like,
looked like, damn, bro. That's what we all, bro. I thought we was cool.
Snow also asked, do you think Anthony Joshua is overrated? What are some flaws in his fighting style? He just looks soft.
You can say he's overrated.
Fatigue was definitely
Yeah, I
fatigue.
don't say he overrated. I just feel like he didn't prepare as hard for
I
this.
mean,
Ruiz was
his
in better
fight.
shape.
Yeah.
Like,
he didn't
people was
prepare as
clowning
hard
his
for
They've
body
been
type.
saying he's been running from the States for a while. You come over here in your first fight and get knocked on your ass by who?
this. Hey,
Andy Ruiz Jr.
The champ.
The champ is here.
he got
Oh,
multiple
and y'all saw
titles.
Deontay Wilder had something to say.
Oh,
of
you
course.
know he was gonna talk.
He wasn't going to let that go.
I told you.
That wasn't me.
My bad.
I just said that wasn't me at first. Deontay Wilder said he wasn't a true champion. His whole career was consistent of lies, contradictions, and gifts.
Buffoonery.
I had to look at the word and make sure it was right. Facts, and now we know who was running from who.
Oh.
Hashtag till this day.
He always. He had something to say.
Wilder talk
day.
Walter speak. Wow. Never
There we
mind.
go.
Move on.
Wilder.
Move on.
My mouth is afflicted today.
Oh, yeah.
Pause.
Oh, hello. We see what you. The cat got you.
Assault and battery.
Let's see. The damn, let the cat go, son.
Jadon asked,
Till this
Yes. Yes.
title.
That's the joke of the day right there, baby.
Till this day. Jadon had two questions that were kind of similar. How does this loss impact Joshua's future, and who was the bigger loser in results of this upset, Wilder or boxing?
I won't say boxing because you still got Wilder as a mega. Like he's building Wilder's star.
He's
for
as
his
big
loss.
as you can be at the moment.
Yeah. So I want to say it's an L for boxing because they needed one. They needed a Wilder.
I think.
I think boxing called a super L.
No, I would say it's a bigger loss for Wilder, but not for the reason that you would think. Like, I think boxing, like, it would, like, a Wilder Joshua fight wouldn't have propped up. Like, it would have been like a nice little one-day payday, but it wouldn't have changed the trajectory of boxing in any meaningful way because they still don't have enough other contenders to come and fight whoever wins that match anyway.
Right.
So,
He still
Like-
needs stars.
yeah, and I think Wilder just lost a big-ass payday.
He definitely did.
That was his personal L, but
But-
not necessarily.
He also got that Fury rematch lined up.
Yeah, but I
Which
mean,
is
I'm
going-
saying
Lined
like
up two
that.
fights.
Like,
No, I'm not saying it's on the same level
Right,
as
right.
Joshua, but I'm saying like he's going to be able to.
I'm saying he can't make that money up though. Like he's not.
True.
There isn't another payday of that caliber out there. Like
No.
there isn't anybody on the horizon that could even approach that.
And I think boxing called it L because this is the fight that even casual fans were clamoring to see. Like they lost a mega payday, and they probably won't have a payday option like that again for
Years.
quite some time.
Yeah.
It took a long ass time to
To
get
get
here.
here, exactly, and they lost the payday because people were
It was
dug
there.
in and
It was there.
whatever it was that was happening.
Got scared to take L's, dog.
Yeah,
Tim
Yeah.
sure isn't.
I feel like
No.
not to always bring everything back to wrestling, but I think that this will be a good ass storyline where you kind of like build up like these two big ass like stars, and you just know like they coming together at WrestleMania, and then like the pay per view before Mania or something, like you just have some like R-Truth ass
R-Truth come and pin the motherfucking
right.
champs. Dancing on motherfuckers and shit.
Like what that would do for a storyline, like that would be cool.
That would be dope. No, that's what Jinder Mahal did, and we hated it. Yeah,
But it wasn't that you built up like this super
Yeah,
fight
true.
and that everybody
true. That's like if they built up the Rock and Cena
Stone-
fight.
Yeah.
I don't know where
Jinder
Jinder
gone.
going.
I don't know
He
what
just
it's
wanted
going.
24/7 like that video you posted.
Oh yeah, and R-Truth
Oh,
pinned
yeah.
him in the middle of nowhere.
It was golfing.
Speaking of R-Truth,
That's so. How corny is that, bro? Like it's literally the corny. Like this is what y'all went to now.
honestly,
dog.
R-Truth is making it fun.
I don't know, bro. It's irritating actually.
R-Truth
I'm
is-
not
is
watching, so I
clown.
don't know. Like,
R-Truth is running everywhere
I
with
don't
that
know it in
motherfucker.
context. All I
Bro,
know is like
he
what-
making videos like every 30 minutes.
Old Town Road, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
That was funny.
Well,
You could be outside chilling or something. Also, somebody come up to you. Oh, it's a referee. Oh, referee always on deck.
Yeah,
you gotta bring him with you.
Yeah,
gotta bring him
bro.
with you.
man.
And all the time he
That's
he
crazy.
tried to put old boy in the car, had him come out and referee pinned him and shit.
Yeah, that's trash, B.
Triple T asked, y'all ever think about hosting a 2K Madden tournament? The
Yes.
answer is yes.
cut the check.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I've been cooking up
Wait,
something for a while
why is he asking that?
because he said he'd been interested.
Oh,
Oh,
the shade.
damn.
Hey, listen, Mbalo's opinions and statements have no reflection on how Technical Foul feel about Tim.
Why'd you say his
Fez.
government name?
What's
Fez?
wrong with him, dog? Dog, what is wrong with you,
I thought
bro?
we said his name before.
No,
We say
call him Triple T.
Triple T.
We started calling him Triple T after that.
Or we also said the other Tim.
You the only other. You the only one that's the feds.
Right.
Let's say we're.
I say people with names. I'm sorry.
because you the feds.
So I got two Golden State questions. So it's like the legacy of Golden State. Walter and Jadon. Jadon wanted to know more about just Curry's legacy, and Walter wanted to know on dynasties, is Golden State considered one already, or do they have to win this year? If they do win this year, where do they rank amongst all-time dynasties? And have we reached the end of this one, or do you think they still have more in the tank after this season?
They got 3 out of 4, right? Mm-hmm. So that, I would consider that a dynasty.
They made 5 straight finals.
They're a dynasty.
That's a
Easy
dynasty.
money.
Win or loss, they're a dynasty.
Every year, one of the best, or if not the best team in the NBA.
Like when we look at this era
It's defined by them.
by them and LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Warriors are a dynasty.
Yep. I don't know where I would rank them all time at this point. I would
I
like to
don't
give
either.
that some more time to breathe.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta see like the end of it.
We don't know if it's still over.
We don't
If it's over yet.
exactly.
If it
Yeah.
if this was the end of the run, like where would you put
Where would
it?
that be?
I don't know.
I really don't know.
Like
Because
obviously
I
it'll
mean,
be
the
below
top
like
five
the
is
Celtics of
so
the
many
60s.
different, but it's so many different Celtic and Laker.
Laker.
I would have to actually look at
Right.
the how many
year.
they each have first.
Yeah.
It's too many.
And honestly, I think I would put the Bulls probably above any of them just because it was
Yeah.
so late. Like the talent was so much better, the league was a lot bigger, so like the chances of you winning the finals were a lot.
Let's
smaller.
simplify it. How did this dynasty compare to, could we call Miami a dynasty?
No,
No,
they,
it wasn't
they
long
had
enough.
a 4-year run. They only won 2 titles.
Yep. It's not a dynasty.
I mean, that
Warriors got
This
3
is
out of
5
4.
years, and they got 3, and 3 in a possible.
Yeah, that's a good hand for them right now.
Exactly.
okay.
And they banged up.
Gang,
Fair
gang.
enough. Fair enough.
Some WWE AEW questions. Snow asked who that kind of put together. First, he said, "How can WWE strengthen their brand?" That's going to be an Eric answer. And Snow also wanted to know what stories coming out about the mistreatment of former WWE superstars. How can the AEW have empathy towards their wrestlers?
Oh, they already do.
Yeah,
Because they're all wrestlers.
yeah.
So
And
AEW is looking
it's
out for
already
the
a
wrestlers.
more diverse landscape there. But do you have any recommendations for how WWE could strengthen their brand?
No,
I love
I mean,
Because I mean, you stopped watching it on the
Right.
part of the failure of their brand,
backstage.
the failure of their brand morally and storyline wise. I mean,
Okay, I guess one, make your employees actual employees. Be more pro labor. Stop being so racially insensitive.
Oh, you seen what Dean Ambrose had to say?
Yeah, they're doing a better job of the women, but they still have a ways to go. Shit, I don't know.
I mean that's good enough.
Yeah, I mean honestly, like their biggest issue right now, like independent of what I've said, is that their creative is just terrible.
Yeah.
Well,
Like the stories that they're telling, like aren't resonating with the people.
Vince got to go. That's how you strengthen it.
We said that last
That's
week.
it.
Well, no.
It ain't gonna get no better until he's gone.
Vince got to go.
And then
Which means that Vince gotta die because
he ain't leaving.
gonna die.
He gonna be there until the,
I ain't grip on that
then, bro.
motherfucker.
All
till
right,
the
then, bro.
casket closed.
You had a good run, bro.
Easy also said, "Can y'all give 5 reasons why AEW will reach WWE level?"
Because Vince is there.
Talent.
So I won't say why they will, because that's a very, very big level to get to. Like, even though we're complaining about WWE and a lot of hardcore wrestling fans, are going to probably watch AEW over WWE if they had to pick, WWE is still a publicly traded company. Like, they are
Billions
They are
of dollars.
They are
they're
huge.
They're a conglomerate.
Yeah.
Like
they are huge.
legitimately, like they have their hands in so many different businesses. Like you can't even like maybe
They got movies.
I don't even think you could maybe reach like the level of their wrestling product, but like as the company as a whole, like no, like you're not touching them,
AEW can
and
be.
you shouldn't even try to.
It's actually had
Exactly.
years
Yeah,
to like
just do you.
You
get
shouldn't
there.
try
Like
to.
you're gonna kill yourself if you try to go up against them.
Just be an alternative
Yeah, it'll be y'all.
and enjoy the bag that comes along with that.
Damn, they just got studio companies and shit.
They have a lot.
Yeah, they out here.
They have a whole performance center and deal with whatever university that is. Full
Full
Sail.
Sail University.
Like, my goodness, every episode.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rick asks if scripted wrestling is acceptable. Would other scripted sports be okay, like football, basketball, golf, hockey, etc.?
no.
Absolutely not.
I think so. I mean,
You
we
think
all
so?
watch the NBA, and
I mean, but I mean, it's still real to me. Damn it.
NBA is number 2 sports league in this country, and getting more popular by the day.
I agree with Ken. It's still real to me.
Right.
Wait, wrestling or
Everything.
Sports.
basketball?
Yeah.
Oh,
Basketball.
sports.
Like we
Football.
ain't fucking with none of that.
And I'm like, honestly, like if there was like a basketball, like a show about basketball that like gave you like all the storylines that come from like NBA Twitter and stuff like that, like you would
That
watch
actually
it.
kind of dope.
Heck yeah.
Actually kind of dope.
Yeah, boy.
But I
wouldn't
still
wanna
don't want
watch
to
it
see no
if it got-
scripted.
If it got fake, like it's fun
No.
now because it would be fun if they just pulled what was already happening and put it on the show, but not like if they were making segments for it. Then that would be stupid.
And then you're saying like they would write the script for like the Nets magical season, quote unquote magical season for their franchise and shit. Like that's scripted. No, I don't want to think about that.
I'm not saying like they present it like it's like a real life like alternative to the NBA, but I'm saying like if it was a TV
Reality
show,
TV.
right? Like if it was
it's
just a
on
TV show,
Oh yeah, sure, I'll watch it.
That's what.
which is what wrestling is. Like nobody that watches it thinks like, oh
it's
my god,
real,
like
except for some people.
well, okay, like there are some people,
Yeah.
but
Those people still
there are
believe in
crazy
Santa
people that
Claus.
watch everything. So like,
Santa Claus still real, B.
sure.
Some NFL questions, the future of it. So Cyril Sensei asks, do you ever think we'll reach a point where the NFL is not America's most popular sport?
Yeah, probably like the next 5-10 years.
I don't know about that. So
NBA.
It's not gonna be so.
Yeah, it's
the
gonna be
NBA has a shot
It's
at
pushing.
doing it, but it won't
It's
be
not.
in 5 to 10. It would have to be over like
Like if you look
decades.
at right, if you look at like the top 100 TV shows, like highest rated TV shows of the year, like the NFL has like half of the list.
market share. Because you got to think about, like, we love basketball, but we're also from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Basketball is predominantly more
cities.
engaged in cities,
Fair enough.
major cities. Most of America, like, well, population might, like, it's a lot of rural communities out there, and they prefer football.
Yep.
True. Corn-fed farms and shit.
Okay, see, now you're being
Shoulders
stereotypical.
on like trees and shit.
Trees, trees
Climbing
everywhere,
logs
bro.
and shit, bro.
What's wrong with it?
See, he's just...
Mowing haze.
Mowing hay, bro.
And Rick wanted to know, he said lacrosse is becoming relevant and a substitute for football in some cases. What are your thoughts on lacrosse gaining popularity? I didn't even know that was happening.
Damn,
They-
what
I
did
didn't
Jay
either.
say? He about the softest lacrosse
something
team. Now they're gaining popularity for sure.
What?
I didn't know what was happening. I would think rugby would take off before lacrosse.
Yeah.
No, because rugby would present the same
Problems.
challenges as football.
They ain't got helmets though, so they don't use it as a weapon. They just kind of
They are. They tackle
They
safer.
form tackle. It's just they don't have no pads on.
But it is
The
very
head is
safe
safe.
tackling. Yes.
The body is wrecked.
That's what the body is. You
The
got
body is
bad
wrecked.
shoulders, bro. You always gonna be like this for the rest of your life and shit. The arms always at your hips.
He's still like running into people. Like concussions are still an issue.
Yeah, I give you that. They be gone though.
Reese Beret. She
Reese
said,
Beret.
It's been a while since y'all talked about me, but congrats. You guys make listening to a conversation about dang near all sports funny. I listened to the most recent one last week and enjoyed it.
Bow, da, da, bow, bow, bow. Okay, we got you. We good. What up, though?
What it do?
Bow, bow.
Wow, 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 wow,
Okay.
wow. Hey,
Reese
that shit was
Beret,
cracking. Hey,
Reese
can you
Beret.
play that in the background? No, because that shit cold, though.
Oh, during just her little part.
Just do like we did last time. That was the first time we
See,
did
now
that
you
too.
now you special. You get your own little music section out here. You out here.
Yep, always extra. There you go, Reese. Thanks for listening. I'm glad we can make sports fun for you, although you don't
Absolutely.
even like it that much. That's actually a big compliment. That's a huge compliment.
That is
That's
dope.
huge.
We
You
definitely
make sports
appreciate it.
tolerable for me to listen to? Heck yeah, I'll take that.
I'll definitely take
Put that on a bumper sticker.
that.
Walter asks, now Tim, this is really when you have to dig 15 levels.
God dang it.
15.
I ain't read all of them, so I
God
don't
damn.
know what's. Like, I read like 2.
Listeners, y'all might have to dig at least 15 too. Like we about to go somewhere.
All right, where we going?
Okay. He said on gambling, assuming that we all agree that our country is on a fast track for an explosion of sports gambling, what is your takes on the merits? I've heard arguments that it'll make the game more prone to cheating, and conversely that equity and access to gambling makes the game far less prone to cheating. I actually agree here. More specifically, how do you feel about in-play betting? Good because people will be more attentive and or are more prone to learn about the sports they're betting on, or bad because it diminishes the spirit of the game and splits, alliances. Like cheering for my team to win, but also to get another running back to get a touchdown.
Fantasy sports.
Is it both? Neither? Completely? Something entirely else? That is the end of Walter's question. I hope you guys have got comfort 15 levels deep. Pause. As you're getting ready to...
I'm sorry. What is he asking? Like, don't read. I mean, just paraphrase. Like, what am I supposed to be reacting to?
Like 3 different questions, though.
Hold on, we got it on the paper, don't we?
No,
What are the
reading it.
what are the merits on gambling? Is it good or bad for sports?
All right, start there.
Okay.
There we go. Is gambling good or bad for
Break it
sports?
down each level.
For the business of sports, it's good because it's going to drive more interest in the games. It's going to drive more money to it.
More
It's
people
gonna,
who don't care about it.
it's
Yep.
it's going to make it so that you have to watch live because again, like with the in-game betting, like you have to be able to follow along. So
Yeah.
like that drives up ratings. Like
You
it's
give a
only
fuck
good
about the
for
players.
the sports leagues financially.
Yeah.
Like what
Morally.
he says about the what he says about the cheating, like I feel like we're in a place where
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
no.
Dog. Who's man's, bro?
Hey! It's a saying for a reason.
Hey.
God damn, the Brewers
think
get
that we're-
blown out.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes.
The Marlins?
Yeah.
Damn.
Y'all throwing me off.
Sorry.
No, I think that we're at a place where like they have safeguards in place to like be able to identify that thing
Or combat
like,
it.
Yeah, like not automatically, but like they can get to it like way quicker, and they don't have to worry about like there are safeguards in place basically. To,
But you still have the fear. Like a lot of Bucks fans was bringing up the type of refs that we had during the Toronto series.
I don't think
Because
that has
the-
to do anything with gambling.
But they're saying that could.
Like the rest have some
Yeah.
in the game. But as a NBA ref, you can't legally. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess they have someone else place to bet for them.
Exactly.
but I mean, they can
But
do that now.
how can you even
Yeah,
regulate
exactly,
that?
but you can do that now.
'Cause you can't really regulate it.
They could have been doing it.
Yeah.
That's I don't think it
They
changes.
have been doing it.
I think
Well,
it
yeah,
actually
with the
makes
down
it
hate thing, but
harder for refs to do that if it's legal.
Yeah,
because
every-
now it's more eyes on the
Yeah,
play.
people
Right.
see it.
Plus,
Like,
there's gonna be
what's
like
your
way
name
more
doing on here?
scrutiny towards refereeing.
Exactly.
Like
They'll
Like,
probably
you ain't
have,
gonna be able to
security
get
Because you're going to be
level checks
costing
and shit.
people money.
Yes.
exactly. So
So-
like you look at people like Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, is that his name?
The
Yeah.
owner of
The owner?
Mavs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to say Mike for some reason. Mark Cuban, like he's like so gung ho about it because he's invested in the league and he needs like refereeing to be on the up and up. So like just imagine that times a million with all like the like
gambling.
professional gamblers and like the amount of like Yeah.
I'm like, you got to call this by the book. Like, what the fuck?
I'm here for
They
it.
could be on their heels.
I can see that.
Hopefully, someone out there you can make a buck off of it.
What's the next level? That was the first level.
We talked about in game.
We talked about in-game betting.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. He actually
then
just offered
about,
his opinion.
Allegiances.
Oh, that was if it was bad though.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's bad.
I mean, people do that already anyway. Like you
Yeah.
said with fantasy football,
Fantasy
like
football splits
it's
up
already a thing.
families and shit.
They be betting big money on these games. So
Big money, big money.
you know, Cartwheel and Mo's back. She's back with
Hey,
Laker.
she finna be on your ass.
She
So
is.
you know, she gonna be
She
on
is.
your ass.
She got another Laker question. Do you think Kobe should address this Rob Pelinka mess or keep minding his business? Then she put in parentheses, I need answers from the bean.
He actually did.
Then she said, love you guys. Kobe said something?
Well, he said, I've never been, because they asked Lance Stevenson, TMZ did, if Kobe's been to the practices and been around the facility. And he was like, oh yeah, Kobe comes to practice all the time. Kobe responded and said, I've never been to a Laker practice. Not necessarily saying he hasn't been around the facility or anything. But I was like, oh, interesting. Am I wrong?
Did that answer the question?
That did answer shit.
I didn't think so. I was sitting
I
here
didn't know where
like,
you was going.
I forgot where I was going to. Oh, no, because so they were saying, she was asking about the, should Kobe address some shit? And I'm saying,
he
like,
addressed like
Rob
all
Pelinka,
the stuff
all the
about
stuff
Rob
that-
Pelinka.
yeah.
Like
Lying
not
about
the
see
game.
Batman, Heath Ledger, all that.
oh, no, fuck that.
and
Well, what were you thinking of?
Right.
She was talking about?
Because I was thinking
You know-
if they had ties to the Laker organization at all. Because a lot of people saying Kobe's in the background pulling the strings still, too.
no, she just asked if you want to hear Kobe talk about the crap that the Lakers are going through under Rob Pelinka. Yes,
Well, y'all got
Like
a nice
the
little
beat-
story
the-
on the
like-
bean now.
The beef with Magic,
Spill
like
the
all
beans.
that. Like, ain't talking about practice. We talking about practice. Practice.
Well, you got a story now.
Not a
Kobe
game.
Kobe ain't got shit to do with it, from my story. Am I right?
You got anything to say to Cartwheel Mo about that? Should
Kobe
Kobe- should-
not gonna snitch.
Huh?
It's gonna be a first, but Kobe not gonna snitch.
Oh, he calling Kobe a
He
snitch.
said this ain't gonna be the. Wait, you said what?
It's gonna be a first.
Oh,
but
okay.
Kobe not gonna snitch.
It's going to be a first
For
because Kobe is not
gonna
going to snitch.
because Rob Pelinka handles the money.
Yeah.
Well, he handled the money.
Yeah, you can't talk crazy, man. He handling all the money. But no, I don't feel like Kobe don't have to say nothing, dude. He out of the he doing his thing. Just let him chill. Everybody know Rob Pelinka lying ass
Oh, that motherfucker just be lying for no
for
reason.
no reason.
So
He just lied to lie.
really quick, because this was funny to me. I was texting Hayes. She was listening to our show,
Mm-hmm.
and Hayes was like, "This Rob Pelinka, Rob Lowe thing is hilarious. This should be like a skit or something where Rob Lowe is playing Rob Pelinka, and he's just lying about everything." She's like, "Rob Lowe would kill that." And I
That
was like,
was
"He
a
really
would."
funny ass skit. That's like a Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah.
He would. Hey, cut the check.
Hey, if they do that shit, bro,
Cut the
no,
check.
y'all gotta cut us a goddamn check, bro.
I'm flying.
Sick of this shit.
Somebody go catch this can. Just know. A fresh can gonna be on somebody in this motherfucker. Crisp can.
Seth asked, "What are some of the biggest sport curses in light of the new Drake curse?"
Lil B.
You would go there.
The curse of the Billy Goat.
Yeah.
Madden
Chicago.
curse.
Madden curse.
Curse of the Bambino.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really all I could think
all,
of.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all I think of too.
Some people say Sports Illustrated curse.
Oh yeah, SI cover.
Yeah.
There you
Walker
go.
asked, on the Olympics, of the following two of the 5 new Olympic sports in 2020, which is the biggest joke? Skateboarding or sport climbing?
I don't know what sport climbing
I don't know
is.
what sport climbing is, but what we're not going to do here is say
No,
skateboarding
skateboarding,
is a
no.
joke.
No, skate.
Like, come on, man.
You
They
be
be
getting
on-
freaky as a bitch on them
Have you never
skateboards.
watched the X Games?
Right,
Like, that is,
like, it's-
that is athleticism.
Yeah, they be
Especially
climbing.
if they go invert. Like,
Hand-eye coordination, that's shit. We might say skateboarding is a hard skill.
I'm definitely not getting on that.
I for sure can't.
And I'm not going to be a vert skater in them big old half pipes either.
And then
That is
they be
scary
doing
as
them
crap.
motherfuckers and they be standing on their skateboards and shit and then they pop back down and slide on the motherfucker. Nah, bro.
No, I'm looking forward to skateboarding being in the Olympics. I actually didn't know it was going to be there. Now I am very excited to watch.
I don't know what sport
2020.
climbing is. They probably climbing all kind of shit, like parkour.
It could be entertaining to watch.
They just climb random.
Start
stuff.
climbing random buildings
So
and
you
shit.
can climb this.
But look at some of the other Olympic
So you can
sports.
climb this water quick.
Dressage.
Like, it's not as if the Olympics has a high standard of, like...
They gonna be in the middle of a canyon
know.
somewhere, climb this motherfucker.
I know what I am looking forward to is 3-on-3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be
Basketball?
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's included this time
We
around.
talked about that, like, 2
I know,
years
but
ago.
I forgot about it.
It was a long time ago.
Real long time ago. That's why I forgot.
Some U.S. soccer questions from...
I hit you tonight.
Tonight.
We got some U.S. soccer questions from Snow. First, why does the men's team struggle in soccer, but the women's team are perennial favorites to win the World Cup? I'm talking about the United States, of course.
They cold, bro.
And also, which team is the biggest threat to the United States women's team this year?
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, I don't know any.
I only know the
Sadly, I do not either.
U.S. women's national team.
And I will be cheering for the crap out
But
of
I will argue that like, women's rights in the U.S. like was ahead of the rest of the world. So like girls were encouraged to play sports earlier on. So like we have the infrastructure in place like for girls teams.
But boys have been playing for way longer. Oh,
No, I mean I'm saying like
competition
in competition within the world.
I got you. I caught up.
And also like
It took
they've
me
been
a
playing soccer a lot longer than we have. So the men's infrastructure is lacking.
Yeah.
Men's infrastructure is trash. Women's cold though.
USA.
Snow also asks, is Serena Williams too big for tennis?
I don't know what that means.
I don't understand the question exactly
Yeah, I don't
either
understand
because Serena Williams is women's tennis.
Yeah.
So,
Anytime
I
she
don't-
playing, I'm gonna watch.
you know what I mean? Like, she lost. Unfortunately, she got upset in the French Open that's going on now. Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer are going to be playing on Friday. And I am so excited. Oh, I'm going to watch that. I have to figure out a way.
It's gonna be a lot of grunting.
It's on the clay. It's going to be a lot of sliding.
Oh.
This is the French Open. It's like the
Grunt and
funnest one to
slide?
watch.
Grunt this slide.
Okay, some NBA free agency offseason.
See why you're excited.
You married to ass
you
ketchup and
freak
you
freak.
calling me nasty.
Hey, listen. It ain't had nothing to do with me. I was chilling. We was all chilling. Well, how the fuck we get thrown into this?
I'm talking to Antha.
The original Mr. Ass over
I'm
here.
over here chilling and shit. Oh, so y'all kicking my front door, piss on my lawn. What the fuck is this?
Open the front
And
door.
piss on your lawn. That don't even make sense.
What kind of order of operation?
Exactly. What the fuck's going on around here?
I will kick over your door, then walk back out and piss on your lawn. I won't piss on your coffee.
Oh, some bullshit. Hey, chill out, no. Fuck y'all on.
I'd rather you piss on my lawn than in my house shit. I don't give a goddamn shit. Piss
That's
on
my grass. It's
Just doing
rain.
dumb shit. Like, what the fuck is going on around here? I'm chilling. Get off that shit.
Hell no.
Boy, you must be just using some random old phrases. You dumber than a box of rocks. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard
That
before.
was dumb as hell.
Pure chaos. Made a lot of
Anyways,
sense.
this is why y'all need to be rating us 5 stars
Hell
on,
yeah, you booty.
on Apple Podcasts.
You get
Okay.
this content for free.
And it's hot in this motherfucker. I forgot about this shit.
That's why I dressed down.
It's too many bodies in here. Like, that's
No,
what
I
You said
just
we were gonna
forgot.
have people in here. I was like, I need to dress
We be
comfortably.
hotboxing.
I got this.
It's like a sauna in this motherfucker.
Who's downgraded y'all now?
Oh, the air ain't out yet. It ain't air season.
No, my
yet.
sweat is sweating.
Hell no.
Let's talk NBA free agency and offseason.
I'm sorry.
My goodness.
Before you get that, like I said that before we went on air, but like this is because the Bucks season went so late. Like it's throwing me all the way off.
On
Like,
timeline?
yeah, like the draft is in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like I know
dope.
like the first 2 picks. Like that's about it.
You got some research to do.
I do. And also like this is the first year that I've ever like been disappointed by the end of the season and like not looking forward to the off season because I wanted the season to extend. Like this is the first year that they realistically had a shot.
Had a
So it's
chance.
like
The Brewers score keep getting worse.
eh,
11-0 in the 5th.
Oh, God. What y'all doing, bro?
It happens.
It does happen.
who's pitching?
It does.
I actually have
Don't
no
matter.
idea.
Do we want to know?
But yeah, no, like yeah, this is the first year like I've been like disappointed that it's draft season because it's like damn, my
should
team
be playing.
should still be playing.
It's almost over.
So Antoine, he asked, who should the Bucks prioritize re-signing or going after in free agency this offseason? And I just want to
Chris
say,
Middleton.
I'm still hurt, and it's still hard for me to think about the offseason because, as Eric alluded to, this could be us. That's a great Prince song, by the way.
Man, every like I've watched most of the finals, but like
It's not the same. I don't even have my heart in it.
like every time like Toronto goes on a run, I'm like damn, this could be us. I've been looking at the crowd, but like shit,
We would have been lit
like Jurassic Park, I would have been out there.
in a Deer District.
Yeah.
We're throwing the antlers up.
All antlers.
Not them antlers.
All antlers.
Big forks. Big antlers.
We out
Okay.
here.
Yeah, Chris Middleton's number one priority this offseason.
You know, there's a lot of people that don't agree.
I know, and I don't have the strength to argue it. I honestly don't.
Like
Elliot.
He don't fuck with Middleton.
He don't.
Why
at all.
What?
Dude, pick that pen up like.
So why you don't like Middleton?
Inconsistent.
So, like, what's your alternative?
Get rid of him. Then.
Like who we pick?
Okay.
Who do you
I
get?
would pick up Bradley Beal if we could.
Bradley Beal is just as inconsistent.
He's more inconsistent.
Look at his game-to-game logs. Like, you see his averages. Like, Middleton has good averages.
Look at the game. Yeah, Bill is worse than Middleton.
I won't go that far, but I mean, I'm saying like they're on the same level. Klay Thompson is also streaky and like will have a good game and then have a trash game. Like, and the thing with Middleton is he gives you secondary playmaking, he gives you defense, like he gives you rebounding. Like he's a really solid all around player. And like his shooting is inconsistent from game to game, but
all the other stuff adds up.
Yeah,
and also with that,
and again, like a realistic replacement isn't readily available, so you kind of have to make do with what you got.
I mean, you got to replace 18, 6, and 4.
And also with that, it's not only just the on-court stuff, it's the off-court stuff. Everybody's not cool with being the second dude. And he fits into that role perfectly with Giannis. Also, our superstar loves to play with him. And we need to re-sign him very soon.
Top priority.
So we going to keep who you like. And he love him some Chris Middleton.
I want the bag.
I would not.
More money in our pockets.
I mean, but what? So we.
But that's the thing. Like Middleton is on pace for $30 million, like average starting salary at $30 million, right? Mm-hmm. Like if they let him walk, they don't get $30 million in cap space.
They do not.
Because they still have.
Sign him and trade his ass.
That costs more money.
Yeah, because we got to sign him to that deal, and then we got to match salaries with whoever we're trading with.
And also,
For who?
he don't
That's
know
also
for
a
who.
question.
He's just saying. That's why Prosper won't argue against the people who say they can't stand Chris Middleton because normally they can't answer the second question of, okay, well then what?
Because you got to replace him with a better
and one
player.
That's like what I said in regards to like all NBA teams or all star teams. When people say somebody got snubbed, it's like, okay, give me no alternative.
Yeah. And also, just one more thing before we move on. People also compare Chris Middleton to Michael Redd a lot, which I can kind of see why you would.
Middleton, same number.
Yeah, that I mean, shooting, blah 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 blah.
That kind of look alike
a little bit, but
same hit.
the difference
Same
between the two is that Michael Redd was asked to be the number one guy, and he was never supposed to be a number one guy.
they maxed
And
his
Chris
ass.
Middleton is not being asked to be a number one guy. He's going to be an awesome number two, and if Michael Redd would have actually went to Cleveland and been LeBron's number two, he would be looked at so much differently in
He would
history.
be.
Might be all
All
Hall of Fame.
time.
Famer,
Yeah.
real talk.
Oh my God, that would have been.
So I just want to point that
wild.
out. So let Chris Middleton cook. Kurt Willie
Willie Mo.
Kurt Willie Willie Mo's a whole different person.
I know, but I always do it.
You didn't do it the first two times, so clearly you don't
I knew
always
she was
do
coming
it.
back around.
You was keeping that in the tuck.
Come on, man.
But he said always.
He tried to save it. He
said
tried to.
always.
Don't encourage
That's
this
when he
bull.
He said always, but then said I was.
You know,
okay.
because words mean things. I feel you.
Don't encourage this buffoonery.
She asked, "Are any of you putting any respect on Kyrie's name if he tries to go back to the Lakers?"
Yes.
When I was driving here, I saw Stephen A. said that he's leaning towards the Nets.
So I read that was actually a clickbait headline because it was saying he prefers the
Over
Nets
the
over the
Knicks.
Knicks. It
Yeah.
wasn't about the Lakers, and I was like, ESPN, you're tricky.
But I wouldn't lose. I would actually gain respect because then that means he accepts the fact that he know he's not the number one guy. So he's going
But
back to LA.
some people would lose respect for him because it's like you wanted to strike out on your own, and now you coming back with your tail tucked.
Hey, it is what it is. I accepted what I am. I'm trying to get these rings now. Say what you want. It may be true,
You a beta man.
but shit,
Yeah.
it is what it is, right? Like
He's
you
gonna be
accepted
like,
that.
I'm a rich beta male.
I'm gonna get my bag. Brian
With
gonna get me
rings.
paid again, and I'm going to get a ring or two.
Okay, and I added two questions because this kind of broke and no one asked about it. So ESPN, Woj, he reported that Morey, the GM of the Rockets, has made his entire roster and future draft picks available in trade talks.
Everybody got to get
Everybody's
Fuck 'em all.
available.
Fuck them all.
We trying to win.
everybody. They're going to change that entire team this offseason. He gonna change that whole damn team.
13-0.
Yeah.
You decided not to, so contract talks broke off with your head coach. More than likely he getting fired. They talking about he gonna finish the season? I don't think so. You fired all his assistants. Like what the fuck? You want the man to stay? No, you trying to make his ass go. Ain't no bull. You ain't bullshit. Come on now. Come on now.
Bullshitter.
See through that shit. You gonna tell me this man gonna coach by himself next season?
You can't bully.
You fired all his assistants. You ain't gonna let him hire no more. Why would you let the man hire him and you just fired all them assists?
What?
No reason.
You had it for a while.
I just slipped up a little word. That's all. Don't kill me. Anywho, Chris Paul, they trying to get him the fuck up out of there.
Again,
Bella. Hey, he don't give a fuck. It's Daryl Morey. He made some shit happen before.
Tim Bobby Brown.
who's trading for Chris Paul at this point?
If the Lakers strike out, they would probably
There you
trade
go.
for Chris
There you
Paul.
go. Chris Paul for Kyle Kuzma.
There's always somebody.
No, do not speak that into
Wait,
existence.
I think I seen something recently where they was
Come
talking
on.
about trading
Do not
Chris
speak
Paul
that
to the
into
Bulls for marketing
Marketing
and
Chris Dunn.
but they killed it. They killed the deal. The Bills
did.
the Bulls killed the deal. But they was like in 2 weeks he was going to the Bulls. There's somebody who's going to trade for Chris Paul. That whole roster's available.
But will it make Houston better? Is the question.
Oh, Chris Dunn was the other guy involved.
I said that. But would that trade have made Houston better?
No, I'm just saying he's
right
gonna
now?
shake some shit.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying. He's shaking everything up. Because there's no way in hell this team stays together.
like the weird position that they're in.
Who is pitching? It's 14-0. What is going on?
Don't give no shits about them broke ass.
No.
Come on, guy.
My bad.
We're trying to do a podcast here, sir. All these N-words. Come on, man. We're a civilized podcast.
Peter said it like that. Then I would've-
I was close. I didn't even try to. I was close. I ain't mean to, dude. My bad, brother.
And you yelling in his ear.
Anyways,
Disrespectful.
Yeah,
them motherfuckers is gone.
You've been on your Stephen A.
No, they've been on this Bobby Brown.
I've been chilling.
You know,
I've been chilling, dog. I ain't been doing nothing.
So the Raptors gonna do something. It's gonna be fun. Like this is gonna be actually it's gonna be a very interesting offseason.
You know, if I was the Raptors, like win or lose, like I would throw the Hail Mary. Like honestly,
Just throw everything at Kawhi.
Siakam and whatever it takes. AD, double or nothing.
I'm with you.
Interesting.
And I feel like they would actually take. Well, I don't know. I don't know how he fit with Zion, but
Siakam got the
like
he
he's
got the
probably
value
like,
now.
Like if you put Siakam on the table, like I think he trumps anything that the other teams that are in the running can
Can't
offer.
offer.
can
He's
relate.
the best player you can put on
Yeah.
the table.
They'll take Siakam over Ball.
Over who?
Ball.
Ball ain't even the best Laker prospect.
Right.
I know, but he's one of the best value prospects that they have that they would trade for him. Because
Siakam-
Ball's going to go.
Siakam is the most valuable player any team can offer, pretty much, outside of like superstars. We're talking about just young talent.
Like I'm saying, like the Tatum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something like the young stars
RJ
that they're
Barrett.
putting on the table.
Siakam's better than Ball.
Brandon Ingram is better than Ball. Like,
Yeah, but Ball's younger.
what are you talking about? Like I'm just saying, like of the assets that they can put on the table, he's
Right.
better than all of them.
And
And
it's
you
not
bring
like
in
he
Lonzo
old.
Ball, like he's the best one. Like he's not.
For sure.
Also, something about age that was really interesting to me. I didn't know that Giannis was younger than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, Siakam old, and
He ain't that old.
I mean, like he was old coming into the league.
yeah, that's what I mean.
and
like
Giannis was like 18. Damn
when he
it.
came, like Giannis is 8 months or something like that younger than Siakam, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's interesting. Giannis has a lot more minutes on his body though.
Yeah.
Okay. The other one I added was because the Pelicans exec, David Griffin, he's begun listening to AD trade offers after trying to pitch Davis to stay.
Yeah, he got him. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm out, bro.
He was like, this sounds nice. I'm happy with what you're doing here.
Whole time,
I'm glad y'all got Zion.
I am still not
Congratulations.
interested.
Oh, this shit sound like it's gonna be cracking. I ain't gonna be in this bitch. Like, I'm still trying to get out of here.
Let me get y'all some better assets that
Right.
fit his timeline.
Hey, listen, they gonna love this shit. Go get them.
Drew and and
They'll
what
love
you
it.
get?
I talked to them yesterday, bro.
Honestly, like I would like trade AD and then trade Drew and just build completely around.
I like
Drew on that anyways, don't he?
I mean, I'm saying he's 29. Like
Drew's gonna
by the
play
time that
where like
by the time that Zion is ready to be like the superstar, like Drew gonna be over the hill.
these could be some valuable learning years for Zion with somebody like Drew in the locker room.
That is fair, and that's the same reason why I think that Memphis should keep Mike Conley to like mentor Ja. But
Yep, they definitely won't. So apparently,
at least half a season, like get him to the trade deadline and then move on.
15. The Lakers, the Knicks, the Celtics, and the Nets are what the Athletic are reporting to be the 4 teams that would be able to compile the best packages. Although that Toronto, if they just decided to throw their hat in the ring, would be very interesting. So of those 4, and as a reminder, the Lakers and Knicks and Clippers were his preferred ones. So Lakers, Knicks, Celtics, Nets. Where would you want to see AD go? The Nets? No, keep them out my conference. That means go
Clippers.
to the Lakers, baby. or the Clippers.
I would say the Clippers would be nice too.
Go that way.
I want to see. I want to see if like a super talented Clippers team can actually overtake the Lakers like in popularity.
I would rather see Kawhi in
They
LA.
can make both.
Oh, that motherfucker go over there. It's gonna be a problem, dog.
The Clippers will be fine.
Dog, they gonna be sweating everybody.
Because they can trade like SGA, Shamit, and then a bunch of first rounders,
Bro, they gonna be
and then still have the cap room to sign. Like as long as they get rid of Gallinari, like they'll be able to get the cap room for what's his face.
They
And actually, I think
defense will be
Gallinari has to
wild.
go out to get AD to make the salaries match. So
That would actually be fun.
That would be wild.
Ken's
Not
not
a fan. Not a fan of that one.
Bro, I guess you would say the Lakers, eh?
Absolutely. Not a fan of the Clippers.
I'm guessing you don't want this to fail so that you guys get Chris Paul.
Hell fucking no. We don't want a Chris
They
Paul.
have two max slots. They probably don't have to match salary that much.
yeah, I thought about that after I said it. So yeah, you're right. But they do need to get rid of Gallo if they want to be able to build
Yeah.
around those two. Or I mean, like that's their big three.
Walter
that you
also
have three
asked,
forwards.
what current NBA player would you most look forward to hearing as an analyst in retirement?
Vince Carter.
That's a good one.
That's a fun one.
CJ McCollum and Jared Dudley are
Jared
always
Dudley's-
well-spoken.
Yeah, Jared Dudley for sure.
And
CJ
Jared Dudley don't give a fuck. Like, he just be shooting off the hip.
Is there anybody?
Ben Simmons is mediocre.
Terry, the Jet was fun when he was doing his stuff, but he's already
He's
doing
on TV.
it. Yeah. Well, he's playing
Yeah,
on Big Three.
he mid.
He mid is selling though.
Yeah. I mean, like it's his first year. Like he'll get better.
Yeah, that's the first couple to come top of my head. Hayes asked if you've seen it. Thoughts on the Dark Side of the Ring TV series?
I haven't watched it
I've
yet.
not seen it.
What is that about?
It's like a wrestling
Yeah.
doc about like the true.
It's kind of like a True Hollywood story style, like retelling.
Where's it
of-
at?
Of
It's
who,
on
though?
Vice, I think. Of wrestling, so like they did like,
Like
Macho
Macho
Man
Man.
and Miss Elizabeth. They did the Montreal Screw Job. They did something else.
That sounds dope.
I have it on my list to watch. I have
Yeah.
not gotten to it yet, but it sounds like it's really interesting. Dark Side of the Ring.
She's like, okay,
Snow asks your thoughts on the NBA and discussions to get rid of the term owner.
I like it. I posted in the group that like obviously it doesn't change the power dynamic, but I think that seeing like black athletes that are like used for their bodies calling rich white men my owner, like it never really rubbed me the right way.
Fair enough.
So I mean, like it's a minor change, but it kind of changed it, like because you can think of like the Donald Sterlings of the world, like
It's a
yeah, I
mindset
am your
change.
owner. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Or NFL owner was on that bullshit.
all of them,
Was it the Panthers owner?
all of them.
But I'm here for it. I mean,
Yeah, that's a
thing.
step.
you childish with that light on your phone when you get a notification. My, how old are you?
What,
You have a
does it,
whole
like,
grown
flash?
job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strobe light.
Remember the accessible light you can turn on and you get a message?
I ain't never turned that
Everybody
shit
used to
on.
have it on back in like
I hated that shit. I used to hate that shit. I turned that motherfucker off.
growing up, sir. You're wearing a button up.
Okay, let's keep going. We almost there.
We're almost there. So
It's
some,
hot.
some all about you questions. It's just like these are just like I just grouped all these together.
About you.
Serial Sensei asks, what would be more satisfying for you, hitting a game-winning shot or having the game-winning block or save that secures the game?
Game winning shot.
Kobe system.
Exactly. Give me the ball, let's win. That's the only way we're going to win.
I'll take the blocker save.
Yeah, I would too.
Give me the ball so we can win it.
The block,
Epic.
The block
Epic.
is epic.
Epic.
Like think about like Bledsoe locking up De'Aaron Fox. Like hell yeah.
LeBron's block on Iggy.
Yep.
Shut it down.
Epic.
Well, like now you kind of undercut it because it's like, what do you think more of, like LeBron's block or Kyrie's shot?
I think
LeBron's
it's a
block.
But maybe that's just because I think about
I think
defense
it's a
first.
shot. This is an amazing shot.
It was an amazing shot. But I always think of the block
The block
first
led to the
before
shot.
I think about the shot.
Yeah. What won it?
Man, that was a great block.
See, that's why you need. That's why y'all would be good teammates because you need people to.
I didn't
balance
invited
out.
this motherfucker to hoop
Right.
with us so many times. I'm done.
Brian, Kyrie.
Nah, probably the other way around.
I mean, personality wise, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, Rick asks, what is your most memorable active sports moment personally? For example, a big play you made in the game. I think we had this question before.
Yeah, and I think mine was like Madden related. So
No, mine wasn't the game. Mine was just what happened.
This is when you did, this is when you told the story about jumping and
MSOE,
sliding
yeah,
at the same
yeah.
time.
But
I
that was
remember that.
that was trying out. That's how I made the squad.
I remember that.
That's how I made the squad.
The jumping and yeah.
That's it. Jump and slid at the same
At the same time.
That's not like what Dennis Rodman was trying to
Hey,
do.
John Wick do it. John Wick do it. I can too. Fuck you mean?
John Wick jumped and slide at the same time.
Sliding jumps all the damn time and shit.
Take a pill. It'll be alright in 3 weeks.
Exactly.
Actually, hold on. I know it's late. We've been here. It's a 2-year episode, though. So since Tim queued that up, we're going to play the story.
What?
Oh, no, I got it. I got it right
Oh, you
here.
found it?
I got it. It was the clip we used for the actual, to promote the episode.
Oh, what?
Yes, we did.
I forgot about that. I was at the warning track. We was at home. Well, not Homestead. Was it St. Francis High School? It was some high school out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Big ass baseball diamond. I think the center field was like 380, 400. It was big as shit. I was at the warning track. And it was tryouts for MSOE baseball team. And the coach accidentally hit a fly ball that stayed infield. It didn't get no further than between second and the pitcher mound. And I did a mad dash from center field, caught the ball, did a sliding catch with the ball right behind second base. And the whole time he was screaming, "Leave it." I was like, "No, fuck that." I was like, "This shit high enough. I can get under this bitch." Pause. And so I did a mad dash to the ball, slid under it, and doing the diving, a sliding catch, jumped in the same motion, and fired that bitch to home plate.
Jumped in the
and
same
the coach
motion.
looked, he was like, "Holy shit, you're fast."
This kid
He's like, "I like your arm." "Okay, I got you." He's like, "We'll work on your hitting," because I was hitting like shit that day. I hit like shit. I think I may have hit one ball that was a grounder.
Did you say you slid and jumped at the same time?
Yes. In the sliding motion, I jumped while I was sliding. It was wild. So it was
only in history
so no. Listen, let me explain.
to ever do that shit.
By the time I got to the ball, the only way I was really going to catch it clean is if I slid. So I did a slide, and as I caught the ball, I jumped off my front foot in the air. And threw that bitch home. Shit was cold. I would never forget that day. Ever. Ever. That shit was the coldest shit. Myself. I impressed myself. I was like, I didn't even know I could do that shit.
Oh, that's so good.
When you explained it made sense.
Right.
But the way you initially said it, I was like,
Oh no, bro, that's some John Woo shit. Bro.
I forgot all about that shit.
I did.
It was the truth.
You funny.
he
dude.
acted out the entire story as
funny,
he listened to
dude.
himself in the past
That
tell
was
the
my
story.
shit, dog. But I had to answer your question.
That was
it's
the
called
answer
the
to the
game winning
question.
run in baseball.
Okay.
At some game.
Serial
point in time.
Sensei asked, if you became GM of your favorite sport franchise next year, what would be the first change you would make?
Fire Jason Kidd. No, that happened already.
I don't know.
Damn, what would be the first move I would make?
I would turn the job down. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't want it.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't want it.
I feel like, never mind. Damn. Brogdon's restricted this offseason, so we can just match anybody who.
So you'd be the GM of the Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you would.
So to me, my number one priority is making sure that Brogdon is secure. Most people feel like Middleton.
Oh Lord, we would lose Giannis messing around with you.
I just think he's.
I would
honestly,
trade for Anthony Davis.
No. But no, I just feel like he is extremely important to our success. Very important.
He is, but we'll refer you 10 minutes ago when we discussed why we would re-sign Middleton.
I said priority.
That's what I'm saying. First priority.
Honestly, I feel like the Middleton contract is already locked up, so you don't really need to do anything with that. Like, they've been hinting at it pretty much that
He's been talking about.
that he's going to sign at, was it 6? What time they changed it to now?
6:30 or whatever the hell it is.
Whatever it is, start
I'm
01.
gonna still say midnight.
Right. 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It would be fun if we could do like a special.
Well, that's a Sunday.
Okay. Snow Axe.
Damn, that's this month.
Yeah. God. Wait, what day is the draft?
The
The
28th.
20th? Oh, thank God. I have a wedding on the 22nd.
28th.
We got a couple weddings this month too.
I thought it was.
As long as it's the 22nd, we good.
I'll look it up.
Snow Axe, name 2 players in the finals you wish played for your favorite NBA team. Easy.
That's
Steph
easy.
Curry and Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
you're right. It is the 20th. My bad.
That's 2.
Yep, indeed.
I said Kawhi and
Steph Curry.
Who else, bro?
Your
Are we
team.
counting KD?
KD not playing.
right. I'm about to say KD still there. I was like, I
would-
would love KD on the Bucks.
Over who?
I would prefer to have with the Bucks,
Shooting.
Kawhi and Curry.
That's why I would love Durant because he's 7 feet and he can shoot. And
Yeah, I'll
he
probably
plays
go
defense.
KD
and he's
Steph.
spaced the floor. Yes, I would love KD.
But that means you're playing out at the 5 now.
No, he can stay where he
KD
is.
3.
He is.
You just have a tall line.
You know he hate play. Don't call him a power forward. Come on now. We've been down this road. Yes, KD and Kawhi.
That'd be a little.
I'm still
tall
taking
line.
Steph. Steph is my first pick.
Exactly.
He's
And then
definitely
I'm
my
just
first.
Shoot the lights
depending
on.
with
After this All-Star game, I was like, I need it. I need Steph to get tired of being in the Sunshine State and come on to Milwaukee. That
Yeah.
will never happen.
Yeah, he good. He good.
Right. Aisha ain't coming.
Nah.
She would get hollered at
Shit,
though
she ain't
here.
coming up.
Oh,
She
what?
would for sure get hollered at the
Maybe on her
Milwaukee.
ass.
Every gas station she stop at.
Hey, Aisha. What's good, buddy?
I see you looking.
Hey, ma.
What's your looking ass?
What the fuck?
Serial Sensei asks, non-sports related question. Are there any movies or songs that hold a personal significance to you and why? That's a deep question.
Wait, what is that?
Any songs
on the
or
paper.
movies?
Song?
Are there any movies or songs that hold a personal significance to you and why?
Oh.
Nope.
Dang.
I love music. There's a lot of songs that's tied to a lot of emotions.
I know, like, I hear songs and I will instantly go back to a time and place. Like, it's powerful.
I think
Go ahead.
the Ozzy Brothers, Voyage to Atlantis.
You gonna steal mine?
Yeah.
That's what you
That's
Like,
her.
everybody. When
I've been like that. We've been knowing each other
God dang
for
it,
goddamn
kid.
forever.
the song is
Shit.
associated with me.
It is. That's damn near her theme song.
Yeah, that is though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
that
saying?
song that's like a flawless song.
It is. Like, it's
That's a
like I
flawless
cried
song.
when I saw them perform it live. Like, it was like a spiritual moment.
That song is flawless.
Beautiful. Another one that holds personal significance is John Mayer's Gravity. I battled some depression my freshman year in college, and the Continuum album came out right around that time.
That's a great album.
And that album really helped me get through some things,
That's a great
especially
album.
that Gravity. Like, I was sitting there listening to Gravity like, man, why is it holding me down? Like,
That's still a concert I need to get to. Is a
he's
John
coming
Mayer
here
concert.
in the summer.
Summerfest?
No, Fifth Five
Oh,
Surf.
I see.
Oh, for real?
You ain't got to worry about being outside.
That's great.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird that you, like, because, like, before, if
Always
somebody's
summer-
coming to Milwaukee, it's always Summerfest. Like,
But
but now
now-
we
Oh
have,
yeah, we got the
Pfizer.
Pfizer.
Anyone else got any?
So many shows here and shit.
No.
Tim gonna say something freaky.
Exactly.
No one.
Let me look you up and down.
No, I'm just chilling, dog.
Like,
way too many songs.
Antha over there, like, with the nervous look on her face.
Like,
Like,
don't do it.
No, he got a Cisco Thong song. That's what it is.
I know a song that holds a person. Your wedding song.
I love that
Your,
song.
wedding songs don't do it for
Oh
you.
yeah,
You don't hear
always.
your
I,
wedding?
said, I
Yeah,
can't
I
listen to
would,
it.
Oh, you didn't?
I cannot listen to the song because I don't want to cry.
Honestly, I can't either. Like,
yeah, as
when,
soon as I hear it,
when
I
I
turn
hear
it off.
mirrors, I'm like,
no.
skip. Can't
You
do
ain't
it
finna-
right now.
You ain't finna get me.
I know.
You ain't getting me today.
Can't do it.
Not today.
And every time I hear freaking that Ellie Varner song, I like think of y'all. I text y'all like every time. Like, oh, that song came on.
I randomly listen to it still.
It feels good too.
It's my shit.
Okay, KG. Last question. What's your guys' next move going forward, and what's your guys' goals as a team going forward? Thanks for 2 years of greatness, laughter, and transparency.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
That's big, bro.
For sure.
We definitely got to link up too. I'm not the fans, but I know you're gonna be in town in a few months.
You sound real petty.
But we need to link up, B.
I know you'll be here.
I know you be here. But I ain't gonna say when.
From 906.
But I'm watching.
Look at ass.
So I had a conversation, like a little brief conversation with Camille about
Ooh, my
our
financial paper on it.
trajectory. And I was laughing because I was
How you
like,
do?
a lot of
Jerk your
people
dick.
have always been looking at, like, we're like, okay, we want to get as big as we want to get. Like, we're trying to get it big, syndicated, whatever the fuck. We're just trying to get there. And it hit me one day. I was just like, you know what? I was like, we got to take over Milwaukee first. I was like, because during this whole final shit, I was like, our shit should have been blowing up. I was like, so we got to take over Milwaukee first. And then we'll go from there. So that's my goal. My goal is you can't talk sports without talking to us.
In this
At
city.
least in this city.
That sound like some.
That
some
sound like
clout,
a mafia.
don't it?
I'm just saying that's
No, but
that's
I
how I
give you
feel
that.
But I
about
get
it.
what he's saying.
Yeah, I
like
give you that.
that's for real.
So then
Like,
we'll,
you got to
we'll
pay a
work from
tax.
there.
Like, you talk about sports on the podcast.
y'all talking
you ain't get-
tech file first.
Right.
You know, Tech File said that 2 weeks. But yeah, I hear you on that.
So that's just my thing. But like I said, I talked to Camilla about it, and I was like, that's where we gotta go, bro.
And that's the second piece of breaking news about this podcast that I've heard today.
Look at that.
I was not privy to that conversation.
Look, Tim say a lot of things
Look
after
at
the party, leaving the party.
Yeah.
But
Leave.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
So
No, that's what's up, though, brother.
I think it's a good go.
That it?
Any blow the whistles? Y'all mad at anybody this week? You mad at the Lakers for making Jason Kidd
I mean,
the
that's
highest paid
every week.
assistant?
So how you feel about Lionel Hollins?
We ain't.
He could have been the head coach if we was gonna bring him in.
You rather?
Then Vogel, yeah.
Is this?
I think y'all just got 3 mediocre to trash head coaches
On
on
your
your
bench.
roster.
Y'all got options. Y'all got mediocre options.
Yeah.
Jason Kidd.
All right, take top 5 then.
5, 4,
3.
2.
1. Tech top 5.
Damn, I ain't do mine.
What we?
You say you were
I
doing
thought we
off the
said
hip.
1.
Wait,
We
what?
never said we were not doing it.
No, I thought it was like I don't know what the fuck.
Dude, what the fuck?
I started and stopped.
He did.
He started to and he stopped.
Stop, bro.
So mine off the top of the head too.
All right.
We all just gonna
Shit.
freestyle this. So
Ooh, okay.
last week's
How about
tech
we
top,
just do a group top 5?
I'm with that.
Just discussion.
I'm with that.
All right,
For our
let's do it.
anniversary, we'll work
let's
together
keep it
this
going.
time.
Let's keep it going. So last week was best celebrity sport fans. Ken won. Shout out to you, sir.
Thank you.
This week, as Eric said, we're going to talk about this as a collective because this is all stemmed from the fact that I found out that Mike Tyson has a podcast. Did y'all know that? It's called Hot Boxing.
I didn't know until you told me.
And the name of the show tells you what it's about. He gets high with his guest and they talk. So I was sitting there. When I heard the news, I said, I don't know if I want to smoke with Mike Tyson. Like,
Randomly whoop your ass.
right. So I was like,
That's if he's
flashbacks
smoking
and
some
some
crack
shit.
or something. He's smoking some weed.
no, I don't trust Mike Tyson. Like,
I feel like it'll mellow him out.
Wait a
even
minute.
more.
Right after that.
right after I read that initial
wow.
story, we find out that Whack 100 and Mike Tyson apparently got into a fist fight during the podcast.
That had nothing to do with the weed.
Bro, no.
He was running his mouth.
During the show, Whack was talking about Tupac in a way that Tyson didn't like. And apparently
That was
Tyson
his
threw them
homie.
hands. And that's why I want to smoke with Tyson, because you don't know what's going to set him off.
Just
The
gotta watch
emotions
your
is all
mouth.
over the place.
And
Just
he's-
let him talk.
And he's too quick still. Like, he will knock, like, he will hurt somebody.
He'll fuck
Oh,
you
yeah,
up.
of course.
And you don't know what you gonna say. Like you,
Right.
Your filter
yeah,
is gone.
Like, it's
Completely
Tyson.
gone.
I'm not messing with
Especially
Tyson.
me, goddammit.
But anyways,
You better.
Shoot that.
Yo,
again,
He could hit me.
Y'all lose. See,
Oh, my bad.
this is why you can't smoke with Mike Tyson. Like imagine if Dooch was Mike Tyson right now.
Another bar, and I still gotta edit this.
Damn.
My bad, bro. My bad.
way to shame them.
No, that's him. He got more than me. I only had like 2.
Y'all some bad little kids. Anyways, this week we were going to talk about athletes you would actually want to smoke with.
Okay.
And Ken, I know you're going to say OJ, and I'm not letting this
God.
happen.
This.
OJ cannot come to the smoke session.
Why?
Nah.
He's a murderer.
Murder.
He's free.
What's that got to do with the facts?
I mean, he paid his dues.
No, he
To
didn't.
who? What do you want us to do?
Hey, you actually
Bro,
got,
he's-
you actually got acquitted.
He did. I mean, hey,
He got
The glove
acquitted,
didn't fit.
but then he turned around and admitted.
what happened though? What did the court say?
Man.
Bruh, nah, dog.
What the court
did-
say?
what did he
in
say?
The, in the
What
court,
did he say?
In the court of law, though.
What he say?
In the court of law.
Did he say
What
he choked
happened?
it out?
You know he did
Hey.
it. You said it on the
Did
show.
he say that
He
noise
ain't gonna
had to
kill
end?
me.
You done said some stuff. I ain't gonna.
Hey, listen, I ain't. Nah, bro.
He ain't gonna kill me. I ain't in his profile,
Hey,
so
listen,
he ain't gonna kill me.
Y'all can share one together then.
That just be y'all two hot boxing.
Right, y'all can.
Why you gotta make it sound like that though?
I said
Like I just want a hot box.
Who do you
with
say?
OJ.
Ricky Williams. That motherfucker left the league to go smoke.
Like you know he got some good
He
shit.
was chilling with koalas in
You
interviews.
want to holler at like Steven Jackson. You want to talk to like
I want to go talk to
Iverson.
Ricky Williams.
Ivo.
Find out what the fuck he was smoking. They got him down there chilling with koalas.
I don't think I want to smoke that.
Oh, exactly.
Hey, he was living a life. He
once
was
again-
chilling. He was chilling.
You have fun with that one.
Exactly.
He was chilling.
I don't want
You
whatever
know-
he
He had his
smoking.
little palm tree with his little koala and shit. They
was-
came down there fucking with him with the cameras and shit.
I would smoke with LeBron.
I feel like he
LeBron
got
would
some
be-
stories.
Yeah, like he'd be fun to smoke with.
Yeah.
Dude said nah. Like
That mid.
He still buying nickel bags, bro.
he might.
Nickel Fritz.
The way D Wade been celebrating in retirement,
Man, he be living his best life lately,
he'd probably
bro.
be fun.
That'd be like a fun couple.
Most of Banana Boat, actually. I would smoke with Mello. I bet Mello got some stories.
Yeah, he
Mello seemed like he emotional.
Mello seems like he always high though.
That's my point. Like he be just cool. We just be chilling.
J.R. Smith.
I don't
I
Nah.
smoke J.R. Smith. I really would. He got some stories.
He
probably
some-
do.
he got
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he do got some stories.
He got some demons too though.
And some good weed.
You already know, bro. I thought we had more. I thought we had
Would you smoke with Tiger?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger.
You know the bitch is gonna be there.
Hey,
Well,
we gonna stay with the big ones.
Not with you.
Bitches and blunts.
Oh man,
I have to
to get me in trouble, goddamn.
I have to pass. I can't. Nope. Can't fuck with it. I have to pass. I am not welcome at that party.
Get me in trouble, goddamn.
Get me in trouble, goddamn.
Trying to think of any.
Tim is not turning around.
Now,
right
I have
now.
not turned my head.
Bitches and blunts, huh?
Wait, Tiger
Hey,
Woods.
I said I wasn't gonna kick it with him.
I got you.
I said I couldn't.
We're Tiger Woods.
I said I couldn't.
How about you go over to Tiger Woods' house then since you want some bitches and blunts?
Mine was probably mostly NBA players though.
I mean, they all. Never,
I was spoke with Aaron Rodgers.
Hell no. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
That might make him actually. Never mind.
Whoa. Hold on now.
I was gonna say be like not a jerk, but
No,
it actually might make it
it'll
worse.
exacerbate it.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
He be calling people peasants.
Look
at
peasant
these
weed.
peasants.
Smacking him with gloves.
Oh,
and
he
shit.
actually he threw a hot one at your quarterback.
What'd he say?
And it was Stafford too.
Oh,
All them
yeah.
quarterbacks that keep chugging beers and stuff, talking about this is how you do it. He was like, pretty much like, at least they got something they can finally brag about being better than me in.
Oh.
And it's true. That's
Yeah.
why it's the best.
Good luck playing the whole season next season.
Oh wow! Would y'all spoke with
I'll
Spreewell?
Fuck no.
You went spoke with Latrell?
No.
Nah, he look
You
like
could
he
probably
smoke
ask
crack
him
now.
at.
720. Ask him next weekend.
He smoke rocks.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Is that it? That's all?
I mean, that's all I can really think of. I was smoke. I guess.
I say Michael Vick, too. I don't know why. Michael Vick seemed like a cool dude to smoke with.
His dumb ass got caught trying to bring weed through the airport.
Yeah,
You
That
trying to
was
smoke
Michael
with this
Vick?
motherfucker?
Yeah,
I thought that was somebody else.
it's been a
it's
couple
been a lot
different
of
players.
Oh.
That was D'Angelo most
What
recently.
Yeah,
about,
most
what about,
recently,
what about
okay.
Odell?
Oh,
No, dude, like he be on some other stuff.
Actually, you know what? He probably got some fire, though.
Pause.
Oh, excited, bro. He got excited about that Odell.
Can we cue the drop, please?
I
Yes.
still like Dick. Dick was fun.
Oh,
He stay in Miami, dog.
He got excited about
But yeah.
Odell. He couldn't contain
it's a
himself.
few. Most modelers would be mostly NBA players.
Yeah.
Last one I'll ask: is there any Bucks players that you would want to smoke with?
No.
Bucks.
The answer is also no for me. I think Giannis would be actually very annoying high.
He sound like a little kid.
He too
He
goofy.
be annoying as hell to his girlfriend. Like she
She be
she
on
be
Instagram
tired.
like, stop! Putting her hand up in front of the camera, he just be giggling. Like, I don't got time for giggling, and like we just chilling.
I mean, he living his best life.
He's too young.
He's living his best life.
He's too
a
young.
freak in the court and a freak
Get
in
in the sheets.
I don't play foreplay. I foreplay
foreplay.
at night.
Sound like Matumbo and shit.
That's all you gonna hear while you
Who wants
smoking.
to sex Mutombo?
Whoa!
Y'all never heard that story?
No.
Like he was a freshman at Georgetown. They brought him to like a party,
Oh,
and like
Lord.
they like he was fresh off the boat basically, and like that's what he used to yell like when he would come. Who wants to sex Mutombo?
Wow.
Man, gawking.
And the
at
answer was everybody.
Damn.
Of course. You know what? That's the show this week. Thank y'all for rocking with us for 2 years. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Paper wet.
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry I got your paper wet.
Oh, Jesus.
With the cup up from McDonald's. Yeah. So that's the show this week. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all again. Rate, review, share, all that good stuff. Spread the word. We don't grow without y'all.
Yes.
If you want to find me on social media, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
So late. On Twitter, Instagram, and the Snappies chats at Camille Monet. CamilleMonae. Because.
Your mom is fancy.
Amen, sir.
Yeah, thank you for 2 years. Like we couldn't get here without y'all. Look forward to the next 2.
And more.
And more.
As the mafia of sports in Wisconsin.
Exactly.
I mean, Milwaukee.
Pay the tax.
Pay the tax.
Milwaukee Mafia.
Do it.
That's going to be a new shirt. Pay the tax. On the back, it's going to say Tech File.
That's dope.
Hey, I fuck with it.
That's dope.
But I'm Bucks Burner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
God damn right.
And like Eric said, man, thank y'all. We do appreciate everything. But you
I
can
said
always,
thank you too.
just like everyone said, we all said
I'm
thank you.
just playing with you.
But everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. I'm sorry. Mr. Give It To Me. There we go. Hey, thanks for fucking with us. Dilly dilly.
Bye, y'all.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.